A place in the quarterfinals awaits Forest if they can get past Ipswich. Welcome to the FA Cup, where it's Forest versus Ipswich Town. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to the watch along for Forest versus Ipswich. As always, let's get out the way. Make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new here. And interesting team sheets, to say the least. I think the Ipswich one is more interesting than the Forest one. But how are you guys feeling ahead of this? Do you know, I was sitting here just before I went live thinking, I need to ask you guys a question, right? Let's kick it off with a question. If I said to you, you could only have one, would you rather go through against Ipswich tonight and lose to them away from home in a couple of weeks' time? Or would you take going out of the FA Cup and getting 3 points against Ipswich in 2 weeks' time? Let me know what you think. Yeah, we'll come into the team sheet in just a second. Evening, Mark. Hope you're well. Yeah, we got to get this done in 90 minutes, man. I can't be bothered with the long thing. I can't be bothered. My man, Glenn, with the 30 months. Glenn, you got to be right up there with one of the OGs in there. Thank you so much, buddy. Look at you lot all selling out. 3 points. Hey, Steph, how you doing, my dear? I hope, are you working today? I hope it's not too busy. 3 points. No one's saying the cup. Hey, Cody, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Evening, Jimbo. Hope you're well, bud. Evening, Andrew. Want both CL and FA Cups. I'd win tonight and lose in the league. Wow, Brett, you're the only one who said that so far. Lawrence saying at the FA Cup, stay top 3. Ben saying cup. Cup, okay. Cup leads to CL. It doesn't, though, does it? It leads to Europa. Cup says don't. Okay, I think a few showing their ages here. I feel like this needs a poll, you know. My God, do I come up with the big questions? That's tactical, Steph. Love it. Evening, Josh. Evening, Muhammad. Hope Alanga scores, gets him back on track. Well, he's playing on the left. Crypto's changed his mind. Sangare needs to step up tonight. Shut up all the trollers. Exactly, man. I don't get it right. If I back Sangare, I'm apparently on his payroll. And if I say I don't think Yates is an amazing midfielder, that means I hate Yates. You can't win. Evening, Jess. Hope you're well, my dear. Jim going for the ant answer. He's sitting on the fence. He wants them both. Guess I'm a boomer, turning 40 next month. Happy 40th next month. Cup all the way. Well, you know, me being 23, I got to say the league. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I got to say, with all the amount of other YouTubers stuff that I have to do at the moment, I do need a cup just for the silverware box tick to say, you know, oh, what have you won since 1990 and all this stuff, right? So a cup would be good just to shut them up. But excuse me, the league's more important. I don't have the Yates agenda. I don't get why Yates has to be so binary, right? If you don't think Yates is our best midfielder, it means you hate him. It can't just be like, you don't think he's our best midfielder. No, it means you hate him. And if you think Yates is a good midfielder, then you think he's the next Maradona or something. I don't know with this Yates thing. I really don't get it. Nothing special, just nice, easy game. Well, you know what? I hate to say this, but looking at it, I think it should be a walk in the park on paper. Football's not played on paper, though. Yes, Andy, how you doing, bro? Clough won the DFA Cup. Do we just play for the league? I mean, that's the one he didn't get, so it'd be nice to tick that one off the box. But we have got a couple of them already, so you know what I'm saying? We've ticked all the main boxes. That's what the beauty is of this club. Should the cup take a CL place? No, it doesn't. Oh, you mean should it? Maybe. Evening says, Owen, not too fussed about the cup myself, but if we win, we'll be one game away from Wembley and I would go. I don't know if I like semi-finals at Wembley, if I'm being honest with you. It should just be finals. Go double legs. Do you remember the old school days? Double legs. Or was it neutral venues? That's what it used to be, didn't it? Neutral venues. Neutral venues. Yates is not our best midfielder, nor is he the worst. Hazardous, you can't say that. That will confuse people because they won't be able to tell if you hate or love him, bro. So you need to be careful with that kind of statement. Brighton want revenge from the humiliation. I am not liking that next draw. Obviously, we're not there yet, but I wouldn't have minded Brighton at home. I wouldn't have minded them at home. You're on a members stream with Cass. Can't wait to get cooking. Cass tried to downplay it yesterday. Cass is a fraud. He's an absolute fraud. Evening, Graham. Hope you're well. Evening, Wolfie. This is where we shine tonight and bring on Brighton. We need a big result. Let's get into the team sheet because we need. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I ain't loving football at the moment. Maybe because I'm tired. Maybe because I got a lot of work and stuff. But we got to like. I need something to make me. To rekindle that fire in my belly. That's what I need. That's what I need. Yates is my favorite red, but he's not our best midfielder, says Little B. Yeah, Little B, you can't say that either. That will confuse them. That will confuse them. Evening, Paul. No one even roasted Cass yesterday, and then he avoided jail as well when someone paid. Well, no and no. I roasted him, freaking casserole, and he did go in jail. He did go in jail. But he couldn't move his screen into jail, so he had the jail. Watch it back. There's a jail screen on top of him. Okay, here's the team. I think it's more a 4-3-3, if I'm being honest with you. Danilo will step into, I would call it the advanced 8. And then you got Sangare as the 6, Yates as the 8, Danilo as the high 8. I love that I can make up footballing positions, but that's how I see it. The biggest issue, I've got a few issues with this team, if I'm being honest with you. Why is Einar playing? I don't get, he looks the most tired out of all the players in the squad, maybe even in the Premier League. Like, how is it not obvious that he needs to be, let's just say he needs to be dropped. He needs to be dropped. I think Nuno's trying to play him into form, back into form, because his form hasn't been good. Yeah, the 8.5 mark. That's not a bad one. And the other thing I don't get is I would have rested Murillo, not Milenkovic. I don't like Murato on the right-hand side. And secondly on that, these are two of the weakest players aerially in our defense. Murato has the lowest aerial duels won in the team. I think it's like 28%. And Murillo can get caught under the ball. I would have rested Murillo and gone Murato on the left and then Milenkovic on the right. I'm not against Moreno coming in on the left-hand side, but I would have put Williams on the right-hand side. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. And then in the midfield, I don't mind the midfield. Because Ipswich are playing with 5 across the middle, you kind of need three donkeys in there. You know what I'm saying? Workhorse donkeys in there. And I think that's what we'll get. And yeah, I'm happy when we win, bro. I'm happy when we win. Lewis with the £5. He says, evening, guys. Newcastle fan here. Hoping for a win for you guys. We didn't have much luck yesterday. Anyway, enjoyed the game, everyone. Good luck to you guys in the final as well against Liverpool. We would have got you if you'd beaten Brighton yesterday, mate. It would have been an Alliance derby. But thank you so much for the $4.99, bro. Much love. And shout out to all the tune out there. Milenkovic out for the season after Crypto got a shot. Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. So as I said, yeah, so look, what I want to see here, I kind of want to see a 4-3-3, if I'm being honest with you. Use the wings. Also, what I want to see is I'm getting sick of long clearances. And I'm not specifically talking about cells here. I'm talking about from the fullbacks and the centre-backs. There's too much punt football, and I want to see some control. That midfield 3 should be able to win the ball back higher up the pitch as well, because that's part of their DNA and their design. So we need to win the ball, and then we need to start attacking. The other thing I would say is, why is Hudson-Odoi on the right-hand side again? I don't like this. Ramadan Mubarak Habibi. You can't start calling someone frauds and stuff in this shahar, man. It's so have your decorum about you. And yes, I am always explaining something, bro. I am explaining something. And you've made me forget what I was saying. Aurelio, for you, thank you so much for subscribing, bud. So yeah, the Hudson-Odoi thing. Don Hussam, the Everton fan. Yes, he did say on stream the other day, if he could go back and start again, he wouldn't pick Liverpool. He would pick Everton. And I understand why he would say that. And speaking of like Ramadan and fasting, Little B is spot on. So Sangare is Muslim, so he would have broken his fast. It's been a good hour ago. So he should be all right to play. I don't think he'll play Saturday just because he's fasting. So we'll see. Are you fasting? What time is it? No, we broke about 5:45. So I'm good. But back to this point. I think Callum Hudson-Odoi is good on the right, but I think he's better on the left, is how I would describe it. Because if you think back to, who did we play last? Arsenal. That shot he had from the edge of the box where he had to do it on his left foot is nowhere going to be as potent as when he does it from his right foot from the left-hand side. I can make my peace with the rest of the team. I got no real qualms about it. I think it's good enough, but I would switch it round. You still got 6 and a bit hours. Oh, bro. All right, well, we'll get you through 3 hours, inshallah, man. And that will leave you halfway there. Yeah, don't break tradition, Josh. Don't break tradition. This is Ramadan, the month of giving. No, yeah, well, you're giving your allegiances to Everton is what you're doing, Habibi. That's what you're doing. I know it isn't football related, but why do Muslims fast? I understand it's part of the religion, but why is it done? Many reasons. First and foremost, because we believe that God told us to, which is the overarching reason. Secondly, it gets you connected with the poor. You understand what they go through on a day-to-day basis. And thirdly, it makes you appreciate what you have. There's many reasons. May I ask, Wolfie, you're born in Scotland, so why do you speak Arabic? Just asking if I may. So my family tree is fun and weird. So I was born in Scotland. My parents are from Libya. Obviously, I'm Muslim. And my mum is actually half Greek, which makes me a quarter Greek because Libya was invaded by the Greeks and the Italians, and everyone else got a piece of Libya. So that's why. And then I've lived in England since I was like 1 year old. So that's my rough background. Oh, Fimi Zen Hassanetek, Don Hussein with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Habibi. Early Eid present for a few of you from the man, the legend that is Don Hussein. Mojisi, there you go. A nice present for your iftar. Make sure you thank Don Hussein. Sam Wise as well. Stu Pops, Glenn, and Trevor. Make sure you show Don Hussein some love. Not too much, though, because he is a bit of a fraud. Fasting is healthy. I can't do it anymore as I'm diabetic. It's burning better. Yeah, there's health benefits to it as well. There's a lot of benefits. I would urge you, Muslim or not, to give it a go. It's well worth it. Even a day or two. It cleanses the body out as well. Which explains the Ange references. I am not related to Ange, man. Chat, do I look like Ange? Seriously now. Just because I'm quarter Greek. He's Australian. Yalla, enjoy you guys in the month of giving. Fimi Zen Hassanetek. Habibi, much love as always, bro. How are we doing here? Already nearly 400 in here. The match hasn't even started. Please make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you've subscribed as well. Oh, look at that. Look at the love there. It's almost like it was meant to be. All right, I'll see you later, boy. I'll see you on Thursday. On Thursday for our catch up over on Dom's channel. Crypto with the 999 says, if two bottles of WKD in, and I can see Chow and Elanga on wrong sides. M&M weak in the air. Need Bolly or Milenkovic. William dropped ahead of Einar. Nuno starting to wind me up. We best win or I'm kicking off. It's almost worth a defeat just for that. Shout out to Crypto with the 999. Okay, let's show you the subs. So here's our bench. Woodinho's dropped to the bench, or rested, should I say. Anderson, Morgan, Gibbs, White, same story. I'm surprised we didn't see Sosa or Jota. I thought we would see one or the other tonight. Dominguez is on the bench, where I feel he belongs at the moment. And Bolly and Williams there as well. So that's the bench. Wolfie, you're way better looking than Ange. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Dean says, just get it finished in 90 minutes, no extra time. Yeah, man. I ain't got time for extra time today. I'm not gonna lie to you. Miguel not even sub us because he's injured. He's still got that hamstring injury. I intermittent fast often, sorts of rest me, good for the mind and body. Yeah, absolutely. If any Muslims in there though, like, what is the number one question you get about fasting? Or I'll tell you for as long as I remember. And these are from mates who I always see and forget, and then ask me the same question year in, year out. They're like, so you're fasting from sunrise to sunset? I was like, yeah. Well, you can't eat anything? No. You can't drink anything? No. And then here's the classic: not even water. And you're like, well, that would be classed. There you go. You got it right. That's the one. That's the one. Like water is special and segregated from the other drinks, man. Absolutely bang on. Oh god. So it's not just me that gets that question. It's not just me that gets that question. All right, that's good to know. Crypto with another 499. He says, to be fair, I'd rate Dominguez if he put on Insta again now, warming the bench. Man, could you imagine if you did that? Can you imagine if you did that? That'd be hilarious. It would. All right. I don't even think you're trolling with that one, man. I don't even think you're trolling with that one. Thank you again, Crypto, for the 5. Can you eat the fingernails? I can't say I've ever done that, bro. Derek, thank you for subscribing, bro. Right. There's a poll up at the moment. And I don't even know what the question is. Let's have a look. So, would you rather win the FA Cup or get Champions League qualification? It is very tight. UCL's winning by about 2% swing right now. So, get your votes in on that one. I don't know your heads are at for today. Let me show you the Ipswich game. And this is what and this is what I said to you at the start of the stream. They've made 8 changes. And thank you, freaking Kieran McKenna, man, because I didn't know your players as they were. And now I'm going to have to figure out who Hurst is. Hurst. Is he that one who used to play for Sheffield Wednesday back in... What was his name? Paul Hurst? Was it Paul? Who am I thinking of here, guys? Not that I'm old enough. Wasn't there a player at Sheffield Wednesday, but it was Hurst with a U. David, was it David? David Hurst. David Hurst. All right, so that's not his dad. There's no way that's his dad. Jeff Hurst. No, that's Ant's era, man. Nah, it's David Hurst. He was at... I've got Sheffield Wednesday in my head. How about sleep eating? Bro, sleep is good when you're fasting, man. Was he at Sheffield Wednesday? They signed this Hurst from Leicester. He's no good. All right, you lot are gonna have to help me with this team, man. Who else they got? Twanzebe, I know him. He was crap at Man U. And then Palmer, he's the one they've signed from Chelsea, right? Oh wait, he's the one who had that good game against Villa the other week. Wolfenden. What kind of idiot calls themselves Wolf? Honestly. And then you got Burgers, Andy Townsend, Morsey. What the hell does that say? Longo. They got their own wolf in it, man. In it, trying to copy us now. I never discount any team in the cup. If you're struggling, cup's going for them. For the underdog. They got Johnson in the team. Because DJ used to play for Ipswich, didn't he? So they got to do the whole DJ thing. Daughter is a Muslim. Sorry, I asked him the not even water question. You didn't, did you? Yeah, no, not even right. Right. If any person who asks a Muslim mate or maybe a non-mate the water question, just do it now, right? And just see their reaction. Do they roll their eyes, or are they patient with the question, or do they tell you, yeah, it's not even water? Even in Mike, I hope you're well, bro. I'm gonna miss tonight's game as I'm up at 2 a.m. for work. Fingers crossed I wake to a Forest win. Get some sleep, bro. Get some sleep. We should win this one. I mean, look at this team. I've never heard of hardly any of them. Jimmy Greaves on the bench. Oh my god. What, they got O'Shea? Is that the Man U O'Shea? Muric, that's our old boy. He was crap. Davis. Is that Alfonso Davis? Why would they have him on the bench? They got Jay Clark, Delap, Philogene. Man, they got some interesting names here. Anyway, they got Jay Taylor. Oh, he's a warrior. That Jay Taylor. And Broadhead. Broadhead. Dara O'Shea, a bit of Irish in them. Evening, Greg. Hope you're well, bud. I think they're playing a 3-5-2. I think David Hurst and Broadhead will be up front. The rest of them, guys, I ain't got a clue. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to commentate on these. Right, hold on. This is where my photographic memory comes into play, and I'm gonna memorize their names to faces in the next 20 seconds. Tanzabi, Wolf, Berger, Townsend, Morsey, Long John, Johnson, Taylor, Broadhurst. All right, memorized. Boom, done. Leif Davis. He's been injured for a while, hasn't he? They aren't hoping to win this game. Yeah, the worry is, Nico, if they win this game, I will lose my crap. By the way, I've just noticed something as well, right? Why are they all in the shape of a rook, like a castle tower? I've been to Ipswich quite a few times. I, for the life of me, can't think of a castle. Is there a castle in Ipswich that I've forgotten about? Long John Johnson. Yeah, that's his name. Wait, serious, is there a castle in Ipswich? I can't think of one. Hey, Vinny, hope you're well, bud. So, 45% of you would take the FA Cup, 54 Champions League. Okay, you just can't say Ipswich Castle, man. They have one. It's now vanished / demoted. Seriously. I can't think of one. I've been down that A14 to Ipswich many a time. There's no castle, man. Yo, Stoke City fan says, yo, fam, want to see Forest win a trophy this year. Ultimate underdogs. Well, technically, we should be the favourites for this cup because we are the highest ranked team in the league, in the cup. I know it's in the shape of their badge. I'm saying, why is that the shape of their badge? There has to be some kind of castle, man. There's got to be some kind of castle. Forest Lion with the 199. Thanks so much, buddy. He says, if a one scores first for Forest, I will buy you a coffee. Thank you so much, man. I will not say no to any coffees today. Fasting means you need a lot of caffeine. So if you do want to grab me a coffee, the link is pinned in the chat. Shout out to all those coffee grabbers. By the way, you don't know how good liquid is, man. Like, try it. Try liquid after not having liquid for a while. Even water. Oh, it hits different. It hits different. Thanks so much for the 199, Forest Lion. Much love. And much love to Neil Jones. Dr. Jones with the 16 months. Absolute legend, sir. Nearly a year and a half. That's crazy. Am I fasting? Well, not now because it's dark now, innit? But I was. And my man Alejandro with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. You do this every time, bro. It's too generous of you. That's gone to Nathan. Make sure you show Alejandro some love. 1 minute motivation. James as well. DC8 and Castro. Remember, if you remember, you will see the goals as they go in. Thank you so much. And Alejandro, is it Alejandro or Ali? What's the other way you meant to say it? No, it is Alejandro, isn't it? It's not going to be Alejandro. No, that doesn't work, does it? Thank you so much, bro. Wait, it's been 3 years. Bro, why is it not like continuous 3 years, man? Not enough memory to... What's happened here? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Something's gone down. Something's gone down. Stone Roses with the 22. Oh, why are things breaking right now? I know, Paul, it's cool. I've broken my fast at like 5:45. Stone Roses with the 22. Thank you so much, bud. Neil, it's been 3 years. Oh, you know what it is? If you miss a month, they reset you, bro. I think that's what it is. Alejandro is a cool name. I wouldn't mind being called Alejandro. Maybe I am called Alejandro. You guys just don't know. All right, let's get into the match day studio. Match day. Right, there's no other games going on at the same time, so we'll just have the stats up. My man Lefty's in the house. You were just watching Ant. Did he say anything Ant-like? Did anyone kick off on him? Can you even drink water while fasting? I need to ask Ez that question. Does he get that question? Okay, so we have hit 23,800. Thanks to you lovely supporters out there. Much love. The players are on their way out. Should we go for an early mull of Kintyre? Why not? Why not? Let's do it. You Reds, all right, here we go. We're about to hit kickoff. Just under a minute to go. They were ripping you. Were they, Lefty? What cast was on? I watched first half hour before I set up while I was eating. They were having a couple of dicks. But this is what I love about football, man. This is how football's meant to be. You're meant to take the mick out of each other. Doesn't matter if your team loses. If the other team loses, you got ammunition. All right, get your score predictions in. We'll have the screen up here for you, kick by kick. This team sheet will update live. The stats will come down in just a second as well. No, you can't put pictures in here. Oh, Ez is in that. Ez, are you fasting, bro? Ez, are you fasting? Lefty saying 2-1 to Forest. Don't forget, we got the Rob emojis as well now. By the way, obviously I know Ez is fasting. I'm just setting him up for the next question. Come on, you Reds. Does that mean, like, Ez, does that mean you can't even have water, bro? I mean, you can't have water. I actually think the midfield will work. I actually do as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a bit more workmanlike. Thank you, Ramadan Mubarak, to you, Lloyd, and to everyone who is fasting. Maybe saying 1-0 to Ipswich. 4-0. It needs to be a 4-0. Got a picture of in 2002. Send it to me on Twitter. And Twitter's there at YouTube FFTV or Instagram, whatever. One of them ones that'll get through, or on WhatsApp. That's Rob FC. He does not like that one. He does not like that one. Too cool there watching Yates. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. All right, I've done my left Kintyre. I did it early, so I didn't forget. 3-0 says Little B. 3-1 says Basic Banana. Man's thirsty for a win, says Ez. All right, you lot ready? I will do my best, right, to commentate on the Ipswich players, but I may be referring to them by numbers. That's all I'm saying. My commentary isn't actually that bad, you know. Thank you, Nico. I take that as a compliment, bro. I take that as a compliment. All right, Ipswich are getting us underway. And boom, we're underway. He passes it to a blue shirt dude. He squares it to number 15. I think that's Burgers. Burgers runs forward. Halfway line. Oh my God, Forest sitting deep already. Plays into the channel. Einar flicks it forward. Hudson-Odoi. Danilo, that's got to be a foul, ref. He says play on. Einar picks the ball up. Gives it to Marato, who has started in Milenkovic's position and sells with a... Oh, God. Oh, what's that, Sells? What's that, Sells? Come out to number 5. Edge of the box. He's whipped it in. And he goes behind for a goal kick. I don't know, HM, man. I honestly don't know, and I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I can't lie. I can't lie. All right, I'll get the virtual screen up for you guys in just a second. Make sure you've hit that like button. This may be a question you get asked a lot, but can anyone fast? Of course you can. Ball's punted to Einar. Chests it down. Does well there. Brings it across. Too muchish. Too muchish. Loses the ball. Punted back forward. Well won there by Marato. Puts onto his left foot. Plays it to Einar. Right on the throw-in line. Into the channel. Decent to Elanga. Hudson-Odoi now on the ball. Gives it to Yates. Lays off to Sangare. Puts it onto his right foot. Out wide to Hudson-Odoi. To Elanga. We're playing with 2 right wingers right now. Sangare to Einar. Back to Sangare. Looking for a pass. Plays it into Hudson-Odoi. Back to Sangare. Sangare using as the anchor point here. To Einar. Einar into Yates. Chops it back to Sangare. Sangare to Einar. Oh, I think it's gone out there. It'll be a throw-in. I'm watching Forest on my own as my husband is in hospital. We used to, both used to watch Forest together, says Jakir. Jakir, hope he's well and you're not watching alone. You got all the Reds in the chat with you. Please send Jakir some love in the chat, guys. Ball's back with Palmer now for Ipswich. He plays it out wide to Twanzebe. He powers forward, plays the ball out to their right winger, Taylor. And then it's cut out by Moreno, and it'll be a throw into Ipswich halfway into the Forest half. Oh, it's good to see you lot showing some love to Jack here. Here come Ipswich now in the Forest half. Twanzebe. Ipswich driving forward. Ball's cut across to the left-hand side as they're attacking. Then it's whipped in. It's flicked. But Sells catches the ball and releases it quite quickly. Here comes Elanga. Goes outside his man. Lovely. Up against Twanzebe, his old teammate. Lays it off now to Moreno. He plays it to Sangare. Sangare switches the ball across to Marato. Squares it to Murillo. Murillo now to Danilo. Danilo clips the ball forward. Taiwo can't get on the end of it, and he goes through to Palmer, who bowls it straight out to number 15. I don't know who number 15 is. Here come Ipswich now with Mosley. Quick 1-2, has the ball on the halfway line, drives forward, squares the ball to the left-hand side, forced backwards here. Taiwo in his mask. Oh crap, I need the virtual screen. Why do you lot not remind me of these things, man? Twanzebe on the ball, halfway time. What minute am I in? 4th minute, exactly. It's blocked by Hudson Odoi. It goes out for a throw-in. All right, that gives me a chance to get the stats and crap up. Hold on. Hold on. There's not many stats, to be honest. There you go. You can have a couple of stats there. All right, virtual screen's still not working, guys. Sorry. It's coming, though. It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. It's just being annoying. Forest to the ball here. Einar squares it to Sangare. Plays it back to Marazzo. Forest passing the ball around okay. Yeah, I agree. That's a nice... Oh, no. Using Sangare as the anchor point. Yeah, there's probably about a 20-second delay, Phil. I would say. About 20 seconds. Because of YouTube and crap. Ball's pumped forward, headed back, chested down by Marazzo and cleared forwards. Taiwo tries to spin the defender, does really well there. Can't quite get it though. Who can remember Gareth Williams walking out with it, man? Gareth Williams, man. He had my number 8 on his shirt as well, man. I wasn't his biggest fan. All right, I got the virtual screen working so you lot can stop moaning about it. There you go. You're happy. Shabazz with the 3 coffees. Thank you so much, bro. That will go beautifully down in iftar. Much love. Appreciate it, bro. See, that's the smart thing, Neil. You can all pause your thing. Get in sync with me. Aina, thank you again, Shabazz, man. Adam Allah, not Adam. Barakallahu feek is what I'm saying. Centre back so far apart, says Double O. Yeah, but that's how you should really play if you're playing a possession game, is split the centre backs. That's a nice pass back across to Murillo there. And there is a minute of applause in the 6th minute for Sam, who sadly passed. The crowd are doing it as we speak now. So shout out to Sam and his family. Hope they get through this tough time. So yeah, get some applause in the chat. Here's Mona, thank you for subscribing. That's a lovely ball into Elanga if he's onside. He is onside to the byline. Crossed it in. Yates with a bit of a swing at it. Can't connect. And it's punted clear. Anthony Yates, thank you for subscribing. Here's Einar now on the ball. Nice pass to Elanga. Nice ball in behind to Yates. He's almost playing as the 10 here. Lays it off to Hudson Odoi. Einar, edge of the box on his left foot. He takes a shot. It's deflected. It flicks across to Yates on the right-hand side. Lays it off to Hudson Odoi. Back to Einar. Squares it to Sangare. Pushes onto his right foot. Nice pass out wide to Hudson Odoi. Quick 1-2 there. Nice play. Nice. Deflects, goes behind for a corner. Yeah, shout out to Sam and his family. Well observed there by the crowd. Let me know when I'm on 8. I think I'm past 8. I'm on 8 now. All right, corner to be taken by Forest. Elanga whips it in. It's decent. Oh, it flashes. Someone got a flick onto it. Not quite sure who. Flashes wide. Marazzo will recover it. Gives it to Alex Moreno. He plays it back to Einar. Back onto the left to Moreno. He whips a cross in here. Oh, Taiwo can get the shot. Surely Murillo flicks it round. Elanga is blocked, goes behind for another Forest corner. A nice little spinneroonie there by Murillo. But I think he could have shot off the bat on his right foot. Good start here by Forest. Ball's whipped in. That's got to go in. It's not. Oh, my God. Sangare flashes a header just by the post. It was so close, man. So close. Oh, someone just needed to be on the edge of that box there. And it was a goal. Inches from going in. Anyway, goal kick taken by, what's their team? Ipswich, Parma, whatever. That was close. Not going to lie, guys. That was close. Here come Ipswich and the ball. Mosey lays it back. Into the middle it goes. Forest a little bit out of shape here. Ball squared. To the right-hand side. Ipswich into the Forest half now. Forest backing off and retreating about halfway into their half. Good tackle there. Sangare picks it up, but it's a free kick. Murillo deemed to have fouled the Ipswich player. It'll be a free kick to Ipswich. Free kick to be taken. It will be number 18, whoever the hell he is, over the ball. 400 in here. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribed as well. The ball's clipped in. He's unmarked at the back post. Will he keep it in? He does. Einar up against him with the tackle. Puts out for a throw-in. It's offside anyway. It's free kick to Forest. Have less possession than Forest should be death penalty. Can't lie, says you known. It's a free kick to be taken by Sells now. He punts it long. Headed away back by Ipswich. Headed forward by Morato. Yates a little push but gets away with it. Ball chested down. Good tackle by Sangare. It's too tight there. It's a foul, surely, but ref lets it go. Hudson-Odoi now on the ball on the right-hand side. It's off to Yates. Gives it to Sangare. Everything motoring through Sangare at the moment. Murillo out wide to Moreno into the Ipswich half. Forced back low to Murillo. Juggles the ball under his foot and then squares it to Morato. Danilo now. Lobs the ball forwards. There's a chance here. Taiwo could get in. Oh, it's hooked behind for a corner to Forest. Decent ball there. Well defended by Ipswich. And it'll be a corner to Forest. It will be Elanga, I believe, to take the corner. Here it comes, raises the right arm. Ball's whipped in. It's poor. It's too close to the near post. Doesn't even reach the head of the first man. And it's cleared away. Einar will pick this up around the halfway line. Brings it down. Plays it to Alex Moreno. Back to Einar it goes. all the way back to cells. By the way, mods, if there are trollers, I don't know if there's many Ipswich fans, but if there are, just let them troll, man. Let them troll, as long as they're not being like racist and crap. Let them have their moment. Good tackle by Sangare. Diego, thank you for subscribing. Ball's now out wide with Hudson-Odoi on the right-hand side. He's whipped it in. It's the good header is coming to Elanga. Alex Moreno with the shot just over the bar. Just over the bar. It'll be a goal kick to Ipswich. Well won again by Sangare. Yates played it out wide to Hudson-Odoi. The ball was whipped in. And then Alex Moreno with the shots. See how close it was from behind here. It was always high. It was just above the goal, just high. But yeah, so far I'm liking this shape with the three in midfield. I just feel like we're doing a lot better. I feel like we're doing a lot better. Ball out on the left-hand side with Ipswich. They're into the Forest half now. He's driving forward. Yates goes with him, pushes him off. And then I don't know what happened. The camera just cut to a random scene, but I think it's a throw into Forest. Afternoon sensation. Hope you're well. Let's see there. Probably could have given him a free kick, to be honest, but he hasn't. It'll be Einar with the throw-in. I agree. I think the wingers need to switch. Einar launches it forward, flicked on by Yates, put out of play, and it'll be a Forest throw-in close to the halfway line here. Who's Bella? Einar to take the throw-in. About 10 yards from the halfway line. Launched forwards. These launched. I don't like our throw-ins at all. They're just always launched, man. Just play them short and move the ball. It's too long. We hardly ever win those. At the moment, though, Forest dominating possession with 58% of possession. Here come Ipswich, though, and that's well done by Morato. And finds Elanga nicely. And he's being pulled there. And that's got to be a Sangare, sorry. And he does fantastic there. Holds it off. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi. He weaves inside and out about 3 players. That's got to be a foul. Thank you. It's a free kick to Forest. And a yellow card. I'm not sure who he's given that to. To Longo. Sangare got clipped there in the Achilles, man. I mean, that was lovely. It was like a skier in the Olympics there, going through the flags, man. He had to go through 3 of them, and then had his Achilles taken out. Appreciate the rage, bro. Much love. Yeah, Morato's looking good. Please tell me Ed's not singing at halftime. No, but that ball's whipped in. Oh, punched away by Palmer. It'll go out for a Forest throw-in. Quick reminder, guys, make sure you're subscribed if you're new here. Make sure you've hit that like button as well. You're not talking about Ed Sheeran. I mean, we are in the 17th minute, man. Ball whipped in, brought down by Taiwo. He's surrounded there, tried to lay it off to Danilo. Not quite. Sangare gets a good blocking, comes to Einar, dribbles through, has a kind of block shot, goes behind for a goal kick. Arsenal Avenger says, don't bottle it, Wolfie. I mean, you could talk to me if you were still in the cup or you went out in the last round, man. You went out to Man U, man. I mean, Man U. Who went out to Fulham? You got Arsenal fans coming in here with their no stars, trying to show chest, man. Trying to show chest. Palmer passes it short. Goes back to Palmer. Taiwo closes him down. Oh, Sangare's closing in. Oh, they're getting away with it. Now they get away with it again. Sangare picks it up. Oh, it's a mess here. Oh, they get away with it. They get away with it, man. But great pressing from Sangare, man. He's playing like a 10 there. Here come Ipswich. Sangare has been fantastic this first half, man. You're not going to be like, oh, here we go. And the Sangare freaking spokesperson. We have to press these hard, says Ez. Pause. Keepers out of the box here. Palmer. Taiwo's thinking about... You know what? I forget how good a presser Taiwo actually was, you know. Or is, should I say. He's still with us. Anyway, here come Ipswich. Pigeon stepping into the half with Mosley. He plays it back. How have we not scored yet? No, leave the trolls. I like the trolls. The trolls cheer me up. Sangare wins the ball. He's having a stellar game. And there's got to be a foul there, ref. Surely. Elanga fell over. No foul given. Thomas Tuchel at the match looking for his next stars. He's going to find them in red. Yeah, there's only who's English now? Maybe he's watching Callum Hudson-Odoi, you know. That's probably why he's there. Anyway, throw into Forest. Moreno lays it off to Murillo. He gives it the old heave-ho. And it will come to Aina. He heads it down to Hudson-Odoi. Laid back off to Aina. No, I thought he was going to leave it for Murato. Instead, gives it back to Hudson-Odoi. Back to Murato it goes. And I don't mind this. I don't mind this passing game Forest are doing. It's much, much more controlled, much more professional. Here comes Einar now with the ball towards the halfway line. Checks his run. Plays it back to Murato. Ball's launched forward. And that's where it breaks down for me, that launch ball. But it will come to Elanga here. Tried to flick it back to Moreno. Picked up by Twanzebe. And then there's the press from Forest. And that's great pressing. It comes to Alex Moreno. Nice ball into Elanga. Ball's whipped in. And they get away with it. Dazzle with the 12 months. Thank you so much, buddy. You'll get to see the goals, hopefully, as soon as they go in for Forest. Much love for the year's worth support. Now, here come Ipswich on the ball. Rodriguez, he is and was and will be, but people have agendas. Mosey now on the ball for Ipswich. He turns. Sangare presses him, forces him to pass it out to the left-hand side. Ipswich into the Forest half now. Fraser with the 14 month. He sees Darren's 12th and raises him by 2. Thank you so much. That's a decent ball though, but Murato wins it back and it'll come to Einar. Thank you, Fraser, for the 14. Hey, Wolfie, it's Wendy in Nottingham. How are we doing tonight? Very well, actually. Very well. Elanga on the ball, edge of the box. He shoots. Flashes over the bar. And that's the position where if Hudson-Odoi was on the left, you'd fancy him to score. You'd fancy him to score. Taiwo doing good work again there. Picked the ball up, laid it for him. You would rather that was Hudson-Odoi there. You'd rather it was Hudson-Odoi there. I want these wingers switched. Apart from that, I've been very happy with the performance so far. First 22 minutes been very good by Forest. Palmer now on the ball. Ipswich still trying to play it out the back. And I think they were instructed to do this, expecting Forest to sit back, but that hasn't actually happened. But having said that, as soon as I say that, Forest retreat. And it's Sangare who triggers the press yet again. Ball's played out wide to the Ipswich right-hand side. All avenues are cut off here. But he's done well there. Nice quick 1-2. And Ipswich can mount a bit of an attack here. Mosey now on the ball. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Space to cross it. He's crossed it. is flashed all the way across. The shot blocked by Einar and will dribble out for a throw. And no, he keeps it in. Now the ball's whipped in. Headed away by Murillo. It'll be a corner to Ipswich. Why would Forest sit back versus Ipswich? He'll sit back versus City. Like, because that's called tactics, bro. As Ange Postecoglou would say, it's who we are, mate. It's who we are, mate. Townsend with the corner, whipped in an outswinger. It'll come to the edge of the box. It's blocked, and it shouldn't. He can't keep it in. It'll go out for a throw into Ipswich, deep in the Forest half, under the Cloughie stand. Vanzabi launches it backwards, though. Mosey can't control it, but there's no Forest player pressing him there. Now they start to come out. Taiwo goes to press him. Mosey just walks straight past him. Plays the ball out to the right-hand side. Twanzebe really high up there. And that's... Alex Moreno gets... Ipswich aren't doing too bad here. They're having a decent spell. But Forest pressed well there. And Ipswich still with the ball here. Ball played nicely into the middle. Someone needs to press him. Morato went to him. Now the ball's whipped. There's too much on it, and it'll go behind, I believe, for a goal kick. And now it's from Longo. Poor pass out there. I'll be back at 49 when we're 2-0 up. I hope so, bro. I hope so. Wolfie, you see Tech Postecoglou. You're going to win the FA Cup. I think we have more chance than Spurs do. That would be my answer, mate. The big man is there. The Greek father himself, Marinakis. He's lost a lot of weight, you know. Goal kick for Forest. Sells to take it. He goes long. I thought he was going to go short. Taiwo. Could have brought it down there, but it went under his foot. Twanzebe forced back to Palmer. He kicks it long. And Morato judges that well. No, he does. Well, kind of. Einar's able to give it back to Sells. And Sells gives it the heave-ho treatment. Danilo brings it down, but straight into the path of Mosley. And this game's kind of meandering into a bit of a patchy spell, to be honest. Forest were on top for the first 10-15 minutes or so. We're now 26.5 minutes into the game, and there's no real pace in the game. There's a lot of walking football at the moment. Ball keeps going back to the keeper. It does again. Palmer now clears it long. Einar with the tackle. Hudson-Odoi tries to get it, but it's cleared away, and it will be a Forest throw-in. Ball played into the channel. Elanga now on the ball. Hooked off him and hooked away by Ipswich. Yates grabbing the player there and gives away one of his traditional fouls. It'll be a free kick to Ipswich. Bro, Danilo's done nothing yet. I forgot he was playing. I'm not going to lie. I haven't seen him or said his name once. He did put one decent ball over the top in for Taiwo, but apart from that, anyway, the free kick's taken quickly. So far, I've been pleased with Taiwo's performance and Sangare. Einar's looks more like Einar. You can't overcommit here, though. Long ball. Oh, well done by Murillo. Morato's look pretty good, to be honest. Here's Einar now on the ball. Plays it to Sangare. They got to get back to using Sangare as that pivot. That's what we were doing in the first 10 minutes. That's a nice pass to Yates, who can't control it. And now Ipswich might be able to break. Squares the ball to Mosey. He plays it into the channel. Should be Murillo's. He's saying to Sells, come and get it. He obliges. Yeah, mods, can you keep an eye on the likes and just remind the peeps, the people, the man them, to make sure they've hit that like button. Make sure they're subscribed as well. We're on the road to 24k here. Ball ricocheting a bit in the middle. Murillo with an acrobatic header there. And there's a chance here for Ipswich, but it's well won by Einar. Forest are too close together here. He plays it to Danilo. There is Danilo. He nearly loses the ball. Plays it now to Elanga. Elanga drives down the left-hand side, takes on Twanzebe, gets to the byline, crosses it. It should be a corner. He's given a goal kick, for God's sake, man. Goal kick. Goal kick to Ipswich. And I want to see more of that from Elanga. He's got the pace of Twanzebe easily. Take him on. But again, he needs to be doing it for me down that right-hand side. Elanga's more likely the player who's going to get outside the defender and whip the ball in. Yeah, his left foot isn't too bad, but he's a better crosser on that right foot. Yates and Sangare did well there. They win the throw-in. Sangare takes it quick, gives it to Einar. He brings it down with his left. Einar on the ball now. Plays one long. Headed away. Taiwo might be, no, not quite. Yates should get that. He does. He's claiming a free kick, but it's a throw into Ipswich. That was a foul for me, that was a foul. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Ball played in behind Einar here. And he does well to recover it. I think it'll be a throw into Ipswich, deep in the Forest half here. It'll be Townsend to take it. Andy Townsend. He's aged well. Comes back to him. Given to Longo. Squares it across to Mosey, I think it is. Into the pocket. Danilo goes to meet him. Yeah, he does a bit, Sean. He does a bit. We're over 30 minutes into the game already. Now, Ipswich have got a little space here. Townsend picks it up on the left-hand channel. Tries a quick 1-2, tackled, and it'll be a throw into Ipswich. Be taken by Townsend. Plays it short to Longo. Again, they're all targeting this Einar side. The ball's clipped in very deep. And I don't think Johnson will be able to keep it in. In fact, he does something even stupider and puts it out for a goal kick. Be a goal kick to Forest. Hey, good to have you on board, Nathan. Stells will take this. Hey, mono is no laughing matter, man. I had that for 8 weeks, man. I slept for about 8 weeks. Back in the day. Ball's punted long, flicked back to Palmer. And the game's lost a little bit of bite, if I'm being honest with you. It's very casual right now. It's almost being played like a preseason friendly. No one's really crunching in on a tackle. Doesn't feel like a cup match right now. Are Forest going to offer him a contract? Who are Forest? Forest. Never heard of a team called Forest. Ball's done forward. Yates brings it down, flicks it outside to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi cuts in, lays it off to Sangare, edge of the box. Back out to Hudson-Odoi. This is a little bit better by Forest. Plays into the channel. Yates is to the byline. Crosses it in. There should be 2 or 3 players attacking that, man. That's a good cross by Yates. Danilo wins the ball. Now Sangare has it. Clips it out to the right-hand side and Hudson-Odoi He's got Elanga outside of him. Someone needs to explain to me what's going on with these wingers, man. We're playing with either two right wingers or every now and again Elanga just floats back into the left position. Ball back to Sangare. Einar to Sangare. Hudson-Odoi. You feel like if something's going to happen, it'll happen with him or Elanga. It's a free kick to Ipswich. Wolfie Fan TV. You know I hate Forest, but fair play when I see you had Frank Clark the other day. I remember that team he had. Stone, Roy, Cuddymore, etc. Yeah, man. What a team that was. What a team that was. I don't get it, Murad. I really don't get it. I mean, it's either a stroke of genius that you're doubling up two right wingers and just allowing the left wing, or I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. It's a new one to me. If you want to double up down the right-hand side, then you play with a 3-back and double up with the right wing back. You don't double up with the left winger. It's strange. Danilo brings the ball down. Gives it to Einar. Einar's looking so much better today. Clips the ball down the line. It's blocked out, and it goes for a throw-in to Forest. Einar to take it. Sangare tries to give him an option, but he's marked. Danilo's there. He plays it down the line to Elanga. Leaves it for Hudson-Odoi. Yates lays it off to Hudson-Odoi. Nice ball into Elanga. He's through to the byline now. It's clipped in. Chested down by Moreno. Danilo with the shot. It's blocked. There's a good bit of build-up there. Good bit of build-up. Not quite sure who blocked it. It may have been blocked by a Forest player. Let's have a look back at it. Good ball in from Elanga. Forest only had 2 in there. It's blocked. I think the keeper would have had it, but better play by Forest. Einar, Chow, and Elanga. We've all seen them on YouTube. Good chemistry. Yeah, maybe Elanga doesn't want to feel left out from the 3 amigos. But that kind of showed you that when Elanga got in behind on the right-hand side, we only had Alex Moreno in there with Taiwo. See what I'm saying? The overload wasn't good enough. Well, what's going on here? Ball's whipped in. Sangare does well and clears it. And now Elanga can pick it up. Now he's back on the left-hand side. He's covering some ground. I'll give him that. Now he's charging forward. That's a terrible ball through. And it goes through to Palmer. I am so... Well, I guess if I'm confused by what Elanga's meant to be doing, then so are the Ipswich players. Maybe that's the plan here. Yeah, what have I done here? Oh, that's poor by Einar, but gets away with it. Murillo picks it up. Danilo, back to Murillo. Back to Danilo. He clips the ball forward. That's terrible by Danilo. Terrible. And he's acting like it wasn't his fault there. There was no one there. He could have played it out wide to the left there. Here come Ipswich now with their captain Mosley. It's into the Forest half. Pressed by Sangare, forced to Twanzebe. Out to the right-hand side. Johnson could keep it in. He does. He crosses the ball in, but that's easy for Murillo. Now is Murillo on the ball. Squares it to Murato. And then he plays it to Einar. There's no energy. There's no energy in this game. It's very, very flat. Murillo now on the ball. Now he inserts a bit of pace into it. Clips the ball down the line. It's terrible. Comes straight back to the Ipswich player. It's well done by Murillo there. Now Taiwo does well to keep the ball. Plays it out wide to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi approaches the edge of the box. Shuffles, cuts inside onto his left. Lays it off to Sangare, who hits it, and it's wide and a little bit high. But a little better. Not much. Again, every kind of good energetic movement is coming really from Callum Hudson-Odoi for me. And I still think the problem is he's having to cut in onto his left, not his right foot. Switch the wingers, man. It's clear to see Hudson-Odoi is able to cut inside on them, and he could shoot from that position. Can't believe I'm saying this. Sangare, man of the match so far, says Neil. Oh, you shouldn't be surprised to saying that. Ipswich now play the ball forward. Out wide to Townsend. Townsend down the line. Einar says he's got it. Plays it to Sangare, who holds it up and wins the throw. And Sangare's playing really well. This is what you get with a 6, man. You get that anchor point, that pivot point. It'll be a throw into Forest. Einar will take it. Remember, if you want to support the channel, you can do so for as little as 99p. If you become a member, you'll get all the goals as they go in, all the emojis, the videos get released early to you first as well. Loads of other perks, member-only streams. We are due one of those. So !member. If you want to support us in our journey, it's only 99p. But I think you get a good return for your 99p. It's the cheapest on YouTube. So make sure you got 99p to spare. That's for a month, by the way. That gives you all the Forest goals in that month for 99p. !member. It's a corner to Forest here. It is, isn't it? Sensation. Alanga takes the corner. It's whipped in deep over Murillo's head. Will fall to Alex Moreno. He crosses the ball in. It's decent. Sangare can get his head on it. And then Ipswich punt the ball clear. But it's given as offside for some reason. Wolfie, do you get a refund backdated? What do you mean, bro? You get a great return on investment with a membership. Absolutely you do, Mark. Thank you, Graham. If I could have made it cheaper, I would have, but YouTube doesn't allow it less than 99p. Here comes Murillo. Oh, that's poor. Him and Danilo kind of got in each other's way. Now, what's their face? Ipswich can break here. Sangare does well, wins the ball. And it'll be a throw in to Ipswich. I know, Greg, I know. Craig says, big up Wolfie, saying my digs in Dorset, praying we win this. I hope so, bro. Me too. I just don't want it to go to extra time, if I'm being honest with you. City have had 2 more days rest than us, so we could do without extra time. Sangare now on the ball. He's surely fouled. No, he's not. He's lost the ball, according to the ref. And then he comes back and fights and wins the ball back. That's good to see from Sangare. He's on the wrong side of the Ipswich player here. Ball goes out wide. Johnson gets there, crossed. Murillo, that's a poor layoff, man. Gives them a chance to cross it. They do, and Morato heads it away. Only as far as the edge of the box. Twanzebe now. Forest could just nitpick Ipswich here, man. There's an easy break on. It's Townsend now. Plays it into the middle. Yeah, Mark, that one was really sloppy by him. Really sloppy. And it's given them this momentum now. Here comes Mosey. Plays it into the middle. Danilo presses him. Ipswich, though, with plenty of time on the ball. There's so much room between the lines against Forest here. Einar picks it up, though. Gives it to Sangare. Lays it back off to Einar. Ball's whipped forward, flicked on by Taiwo. Hudson-Odoi will chase it down, but they'll go back to Palmer. That's way over hit, way over hit. It'll be a corner to Forest, and that's simply because Hudson-Odoi pressed the defender a little bit. And that's what you get. This is why I would like to see a bit more pressing from Forest. Be a corner to Forest now. Elanga to take it. Forest piling up. There's 4 in the middle. Ball's whipped in. It's terrible. Cleared away again will be another corner to Forest. No, it's a throw-in. It's a throw-in. Wolfie, what do you want us to buy you a coffee? Buy it yourself, you greedy, stinging fraud. I mean, is anyone forcing you to buy a coffee? No. Is anyone charging you to watch this? No. So if you want to show a little support, you can. It's not that deep, mate. Throw-in launched by Einar. Yet again, our throw-ins come to nothing. Picked up though by Hudson-Odoi. Drives through the middle into a bit of a traffic jam. Loses the ball. But it will come back to Murillo. He whips the ball out wide. And it'll be a throw-in to Forest. Einar picks the ball up. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi. To Elanga, who's now come to the right-hand side again. I just don't know when he moves across. There'll be 1 minute of injury time added on here. Einar will take the throw-in. I like the trolls, man. The trolls are the most passionate ones. Danilo, nice there from Danilo. Plays it into Elanga. He can't control it. And that runs out for a goal kick. I don't know how I feel about this half, guys. Dave with the coffee. Come on, Forest. We'll smash him in the second half. Thank you so much, Dave. Appreciate you buying the coffee. It will go down very well. Maybe keep me awake for the second half. Much love, bro. It should be it. Should be halftime now. And I don't know about that. It doesn't feel like a cup match to me, guys. Like, you'd expected some blood and thunder tackles. And as Mark says, that half was like a decaf coffee. It really was. I don't think we played badly. I just don't think the energy is there. You know what I'm saying? It's just, the energy hasn't been there. I thought maybe the first 15 minutes we played nice football, passing it around and what have you. And then, like, the whole rest of the half was played at walking pace by both sides. I think the one who showed the energy in there for me was Callum Hudson-Odoi, but it's on his wrong side. You know what I'm saying? Steph with the coffee says, I need a coffee after that first half, falling asleep. Steph, it's still the middle of the afternoon for you. How can you be so tired? But much love and thank you for the coffee. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Steph. Oh, and by the way, there'll be a new transfer video out tomorrow over on Patreon. So if you're a Patreon, you look out for that. That's coming out for you guys tomorrow. Forest till I die with the 19 months. Thank you so much, my bro. Much love. Appreciate it. Kira, thank you as well for subscribing. What's going on with this crap here? Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Strange how the first half went so quickly. It did go quite quick, didn't it? It did. Phil with the 19 months. Much love, Phil. Coming up to that 2-year mark. Well over the 1.5 years. Much love to you, Phil. I don't know. How are you guys feeling about that half? Yeah, spoiler alert. The video tomorrow is not on Yilmaz. It's not on Yilmaz. It's not on Yilmaz. But if you want to be a member on Patreon, !Patreon in the chat. And my man Phil with the 26 months. That's like way over 2 years, man. Much love, bro. Thank you so much. Was it a dull first half? Yes is the answer. Yes is the answer. But it wasn't like How can I describe this? I didn't find it dull because it was just long ball, low block. I just found the pace of the game was too slow for me. Too much walking around in that half. For me, someone's just asked, what change should I make? I'd switch the wingers over. I think it's as simple as that. Maybe bring on Morgan Gibbs-White for some creativity. Maybe. Danilo's not doing much. I felt Danilo was nothing in the first half of that half and kind of grew into the game in the second half of that half. Still didn't do too much for me. I thought Yates was all right. Morato was solid at the back. I don't know. The way I'm sitting in my chair suggests the game has been a boring fest of crap corners, pot shots, and losing the ball way too much. That's well summarized, Dan. Wolfie, Dublin link up. Dublin. I don't have family in Dublin. I got family in Belfast. Ben with the 4.99 says, I can only describe this first half as like when Rob does his opening 45 minutes. That's actually pretty funny. Fair play, man. Fair play. Oh dear. That caught me off guard, I'm not gonna lie. We looked comfortable to my one good eye, says Mark. I'm not saying it was a bad first half, guy. I'm just saying it's boring. It's funny because it's true. Yep. Bella says, Ipswich, I believe in you. I assume you're an Ipswich fan, Bella. Morato and Murillo look solid together so far. To be honest, there's been no real threat from Ipswich. Like, if you flip it round, Ipswich haven't really done anything. I mean, they've had 2 shots on goal to Forest 8, but we've had none on target, man. We've had none on target. You have so much chest for someone who hasn't won anything in over 50 years. Actually, we won the most expensive trophy 3 years ago, bro. Bet Nuno doesn't change anything. I don't think it needs. You know, I might look at it and think, you know what? If you want to go a little more attacking, you could. And I think he's had a good game. You could take Yates off, but no, maybe take Danilo off. Danilo for Morgan Gibbs-White, and then switch the 2 wingers. I don't think it needs a lot of tweaking to win this game. Or Anderson in the 10 would be interesting for me. Anderson in the 10. Bad sides always drag our gameplay down, says Darren. That's what I would do. I would take Danilo off, put Anderson in the 10, and then flip the wingers. That's what I'd do. Did I just see an Arsenal bottler in the chat? Yeah, they do pop up. At least we will be back and are always back. Oh, the old Netflix returning series from Arsenal. Tune in next season after Arsenal bottle Phase 5. We'll be back on Netflix with Phase 6, which will be a repeat of Phase 5. Just replace the word season with phase. Danilo looks so crap. Ant was wrong yet again. I did ask the question about a month ago. Are you lot overhyping Danilo? Arsenal fans walk out when they're 1-0 down. Guys, don't hate me, but I have 41 posters of Ed Sheeran. I also have a 6-foot cardboard cutout of Ed Sheeran. You do you, Bella. You do you. They're saying next year will be our year. Exactly. At least it's next season. Nottingham Forest have to wait years just to come back to the Prem. Yeah, that literally makes no sense as we are in the Prem. Is this a 0-0 series? It does feel like it. Arsenal trophy dodgers. Trophies must be your deadly allergy. Yeah. Apart from, like, we have 2 European Cups to your... Wait, I can't remember. How many have Arsenal got again? Danilo played fine. Quit your agendas. And it ain't me. You speak to your mate, Ben. Wolfie, is Einar a free agent in the summer? Forest offering him a contract. There's talks that there's a trigger that can be pulled. I haven't seen anything official, but as I told you guys, the club told me, don't worry about Einar. That was the message they gave me. Danilo and Dominguez. No, I don't want Dominguez on the pitch. Bring Scarpa back. Man, Scarpa's absolutely balling out in Brazil, isn't he? What's the atmosphere like at the City Ground? I haven't got the sound on, obviously, for copyright reasons. Is there a bit of a noise there? Arsenal stand for bottle drops. Arsenal wouldn't exist without Forest. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Is it flat? There is noise. All right, make your minds up. You're literally saying the polar opposite. To me, Sangare has been the worst in midfield. That's because you have a pure agenda against him, Curtis. Oh, it was Ben. In that case, it doesn't count as an opinion. Arsenal have the 3rd most trophies, little bro. No, the little bro is, can you wash our kit, please, and send it back? That's the little bro. Like your agenda against Yates. Unlike you, Curtis, I don't hold agendas against players. I have opinions on players. Arsenal Spartans must be about 10 years old, still in short trousers, says Carol. Crypto's got the agenda against the Yates. There you go. I'd say the only Forest players since we've been in the Premier League that I've had an actual agenda against is two of them. Jesse Lingard and Matt Turner. You gave us our kit. We won 13 titles with it. What did you do with your red top? We won the European Cup back-to-back and the league, mate. Let me know when you've got one of those. 1 star. Just get me 1 star. And I'll congratulate Arsenal. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? John Joe, no, I didn't really have any beef with John Joe, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, what he did was weird, to say the least. Obviously, we broke that to you. But John Joe, I thought, could have done okay at Forest. We need to play second half like we played the first 15 minutes. I agree with that, Josh. I thought we started all right, and then it was just like, we ain't scored. Let's sit back. I do like it when Arsenal fans like come at me, man, with their so-called trophies. Oh crap! We're starting. Are we starting? All right, Malov Kintaya. You Reds. It's better. Man, drink is good. Thank you to everyone who's bought me a coffee. Thank you to everyone who's hit subscribed and hit that like button. Make sure you've hit that like button if you're new here. If you're new here as well, and you haven't spoken in the live chat, just say hi. I'll talk about you OGs. I love you OGs. Let's give the floor to some of the new guys. Just say hi. You know, my name is Slim Shady or whatever. Yeah, Curtis, you're definitely new here, yeah. I've not been a supporter of Sangare, but he's been decent. I don't mind if you lot. Kitty Cat, don't try that. Cody, don't try that. Torch can. Alexander can. Geordie Toon, don't try that. Don't try that. Don't try that. Don't try that. By the way, I think I went too early with my love Kintaya. I looked in the corner and the Forest fans had their scarves up. Maybe we'll do it again. Should we do it twice? Maybe we get 2 goals for it. Yes, Jeff, you can try that. Doesn't work for you. Black Mamba, hi to you. George, nice try. Steph's in there. Good to see you. Make sure you've subscribed as well. I'm humbled by football and I've seen it all. Arsenal fans need to stay in their lane. You know what? I like Arsenal as a football team, but their fan base is so deluded. It's hilarious. They're getting close to Man United levels of delusion. They really are. They really are. A second mull of Kintaya. Yes, please. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, maybe that's what we need to do. Should we test it? You got to test something to get some goals. Let's go for a double mull of Kintaya and see if that makes the change, because we're looking quite blunt in the attack. Let's do it. All right, so the Ipswich team's out. Forest team in the tunnel. Just check and see if there's any changes. Not that I can see just yet. Oh, Jimmy Greaves is coming on for Ipswich. I think he's replacing. They're doing a double change. Twanzabi's off as well. So Jimmy Greaves is on. He is actually called Dara O'Shea. I thought you lot were trolling. Burgers is off, and so is Twanzabi. If you lot bottle this to Ipswich, you lot are getting cooked. Yeah, but it won't be by Arsenal fans. That's for sure. Because you lost to Man U. Who loses to Man U, man? I mean, come on. Have some standards. Even Phase 5 standards, you shouldn't lose to Man U in the cup. Anyway, we're up and running. Ball's gone back to Sells. He kicks it long. Hey, James, hope you're well, bud. Ah, good for you, man. I hope you have a safe trip. So Man U didn't win, did they? So you went through and not Man U. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, stop embarrassing yourself. Stop writing caps. Caps do my head in. You'll just get timed out. Here's Forest on the ball. They give it to Einar, shooting towards the Trent end. Einar now on the ball. No real passing option. Plays it to... They've still got Hudson-Odoi on the right-hand side, man. That's a poor pass by Einar. Ipswich pick it up on the halfway line, and then a foul by Einar. And it'll be a free kick to Ipswich. Ball's played back by Mosey. The pace of the game's still not there, guys. Pace of the game's still not there. Ball played into the channel. Laid off. Oh, that's a good ball, but Morato's had a great game. He's there covering it, and Sells kicks it long. Einar with a poor touch, but it should come to Danilo. He flicks it over, loses the ball, and now Ipswich can attack down the right-hand side. Here comes Johnson. Plays it into the channel. Comes back to Johnson. He crosses it in. It's flicked away by the Ipswich attacker. They'll go out for a Forest throw-in. Arsenal fans don't stream. They do rivers of tears. I think they've run out of tears, bro. Anyway, it's a throw-in to Forest. What time am I on? 47, 30, 31, 32. Oh, man. Johnson driving through the middle. No foul given. Sangare gets the ball. Danilo can't control it. His body's tumbling everywhere. It comes back to Ipswich. Ball's played, cleared by Einar. A little bit more energy in the game, and then Einar kicks it out for a throw-in. Throw into Ipswich here, about halfway into the Forest half. Ball played back to Mosey. Taiwo presses. Ball comes out to Dara O'Shea. Plays it to Johnson. Nice little touch there. Into the channel, and Murillo can pick it up. Murillo now down the left-hand side. Cuts a long diagonal balls. Too much on it for Hudson-Odoi. And then the gap in midfield is like this big, man. And Longu can pick it up. Plays it into the middle. Squares it to Mosey. This is boring. Is Chris Wood on the bench? Yes, he is on the bench. Danilo should be able to pick that up. He does. Can't control it. Johnson picks it up now. Drives into the middle. There's space between the lines. He just drives straight through past Sangare. Murillo has to come across. It's laid off to Mosey now. Played out wide to the right-hand side. Cuts inside. Laid off again to Mosley. Mosey or Mosley, whatever it is. Now they switch to the left-hand side and Townsend. He just walks past Sangare. But it comes to Hudson-Odoi. Can Forest break here? Hudson-Odoi inserting a bit of energy into the attack. Goes down the right-hand side. Squares it to Elanga. Elanga, he shoots. It's saved. I thought he bumbled it into the goal there. Elanga picks it back up. Byline crossed. Headed away. Comes to Alex Moreno. Little more energy. Alex Moreno onto his right foot to Sangare. Plays the ball to Yates. Doesn't quite make it. And now Hudson-Odoi cuts inside. Leaves it there. Hudson-Odoi with the ball. Clipped out wide. Poor pass. Picked up by Ipswich. And cleared long down the right-hand side. Danilo should pick the knock-on down. He does. He plays it back. And he gets to Morato. A little bit. When Forest put a little bit of energy into the game, it's a lot better. The throw into Forest now in the Ipswich half. Much better when Forest just moved that ball around quicker, man. That's what we've lost, is that snap. Those counterattacks from earlier on in the season. Here's Sangare now. Walks forward. Looks for a pass. Plays it to Danilo. Danilo, he should have played that earlier to Elanga. Instead, checks onto his right. He shoots straight at the keeper. Comfortable for Palmer there. It was on his weaker foot. It was a decent shot. It wasn't great, but on his weak foot, not too bad. Anyway, Ipswich are back underway. Out wide on the left-hand side. Forced back. That's probably going to go to the keeper. It does. To Palmer. Yates got turned there. Forest a little spread out here. Sangare goes to close him down. Now Yates will press. Mosey drops his shoulder. Yates has a grab at him. Ball played into the middle. The ref got in the way of Sangare there. And Ipswich come away with the ball down the right-hand side. Johnson switches the play up to the left-hand side. That's an excellent pass. Ball's whipped in. It's blocked by Aina. It'll be a throw into Ipswich. How's Moreno doing? Moreno's had a good game. Be a throw into Ipswich. 52 minutes into the game. Ball whipped in. Headed away by Moreno. The shot completely missed and Danilo can clear it, but not very well. Comes to Mosi on the edge of the box. Danilo up against him. Plays out wide to the left-hand side. I don't know, Paul. I don't know why it is. I just think we've gotten too lazy. Oh, shot from distance. What a save by Sells. It's a 35-yard screamer. And Sells has to fingertip it over the bar. It was Mosi again who's been dominating that midfield, and Sells had to make the save. Yeah, to answer your question, I just think Forest have got lazy with the ball. Once we win it at the back, we just punt it clear. Here comes the corner. It'll be Johnson to take it. Deep, back post. It's in. How the hell's that gone in? David Hurst puts it in. Ipswich score. Has that gone under Sells? So poor, man. So poor. Another corner goal conceded. I need to see it back. I think it went under Sells. The ball's whipped in. It's really deep. I mean, that's atrocious by Sells. Yeah, that's on Sells, man. That's on Sells. I don't know what he's doing. He didn't get his feet sorted out. He got nutmegged. He got nutmegged. The marking on the back post is terrible. And then through Sells' legs. And then you've got two people marking the back post. No one going to the players. This is poor. Let's see if Forest can wake up. Here comes Murillo. Plays the ball into Elanga. Danilo now to Moreno. He wanted that less. And he's lost the ball. And it's cleared by Ipswich. Murillo with the tackle. Now Ipswich can break. And Morasso just about gets there. Does well. Danilo picks it up. What's he giving it? What's he giving it? Morato won the ball completely cleanly there. He's booked Morato. Jeff, thank you for subscribing. Dominic, thank you. I see nothing wrong with that challenge at all. There's absolutely nothing wrong. The goal is up if you want to see the goal. Exclamation mark goal. I have no idea what's wrong with that challenge at all. They're saying his studs were it was showing. Not for me. Not for me. I don't know why he's giving that free kick. Both feet they were not up. They were on the ground. Exclamation mark goal if you want to see the goal. The goal's up. It's on ITV, you plum. Well, Daniel, you plum yourself. Not everyone's in England. But maybe you've never been introduced to a map. Don't know. Anyway, Johnson will take the free kick. It's deep towards the back post. Headed down. Yates gets something on it. It's a bit of head tennis in the box. Morato with one. Back in it goes. Clash of heads. This ref's losing control of this game a bit. Be a drop ball given to Forest. He sent to the back off. Him and Sells are having a little bit of a giggle. I don't know what's so funny. Sells picks it up, bowls it out to Murillo. Forest need to put some energy into this game. Ball's cleared long. Einar just, no, you can't keep it in play. Be a throw into Ipswich. Yeah, I don't know why he's laughing, inside. It's like, you're losing, you idiot. You made the mistake. Here come the subs. Gibbs White and Anderson coming on. Or warming up, should I say. Again, Nuno's reaction is, let's make subs after the fact. Einar to Danilo. Back to Einar. Throw into Forest. Ball launched forward. Missed time there by Moreno. Danilo. He's having his shirt pulled. It's a free kick to Forest. Danilo to take the free kick. He's left it to Sangare. Elanga now on the left-hand side. Switch these wingers around, man. Elanga in behind here. Gets into the box. Poorly controlled. Cleared away. And it will be either a throw-in or a corner. I can't quite see where it went out. Danilo's coming off for Anderson. I agree, Jeff. So Anderson is on. And Sangare is coming off for Morgan Gibbs White. So how's that going to work? You're going to have Yates in the 6, Anderson in the 8, and Gibbs White in the 10. Throw into Forest deep in the Ipswich half. Moreno launches it in. It's flicked away by Ipswich. It'll come to Hudson-Odoi. Brings it down. They still haven't switched the wingers over. I don't know how Nuno's not seeing it. Gibbs White now picks the ball up. Plays it out wide to Einar. Gibbs White back to Einar. Drives into the middle. Does it's a corner. No, goal kick. I thought that was a corner there. That looked like a corner to me, man. It's taken short. Forest press now. I just don't see where a goal's coming from, if I'm being honest with you. It's picked up there by Einar. Back heels it. Gibbs White doesn't quite connect. Blocked out by Anderson. Plays it to Einar. Gives it to Anderson. Poor pass by Anderson. Cleared away by Ipswich. It's given to Gibbs White now. Gibbs White. That's a foul, surely, ref. Not given. Ipswich can counter here. Played out to the right-hand side. Johnson has it now. Cuts inside. Lays it off. Cleared away by Ipswich. Getting a little frantic now. And then headed back to Palmer, who can hold it. Hold that. Here come Ipswich down the left. They got numbers. Blocked nicely by Morato. Einar just falls over his own feet, but gets a free kick. Let's try and play it quick. Laid off to Einar. And now switched across to Murillo. Murillo kicks the ball long. Oh, that is so bad by Murillo, man. He's just literally punted it out of play. He's punted it out of play. Is Taiwo still playing? I don't know. I haven't seen him all half. Yates can't get the ball. Johnson flicks it round him. Murillo does well there. Finally gets a throw in. Moreno will take it. Launched forward. Flicked out of play by Gibbs White. It'll be a throw into Ipswich. Guys, quick reminder, make sure you've hit the like button. This game is so dried that there's nothing better to do than actually press that like button. So make sure you've pressed it. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're new here, Morato on the ball goes back to Sells. Sells, I wonder if he's going to kick it long. Of course he does. One by Ipswich. We never win those headers. He's offside, and it goes all the way back to Sells. Sells bowls it out to Murillo. There's just no energy in this Forest team, man. Anderson back to Murillo. He's forced back to Sells. Back to Yates, who's playing in between the centre backs. Murillo now. That is terrible by Murillo. Such a bad pass, man. Now Murillo gets another chance. He passes it square to Yates. Now it goes to Morato, to Einar, down the right-hand side. He leaves it for Hudson-Odoi. Cuts into the middle of the park, gives it to Gibbs White, who's playing deep, to Taiwo. Taiwo back to Gibbs White. Little better here by Forest. They've been able to string 3 passes. The ball's crossed in. It's terrible by Gibbs White. Straight into Palmer's hands. What's happened to Murillo's passing? It's been poor for weeks. Palmer kicks the ball long. Low cruise missile. It will come to Anderson, though. Plays it off to Yates. Plays it to Einar. Einar to Gibbs White. He's on the right-hand side. Swivels back. Gives it to Yates. Out wide to Hudson-Odoi. Einar to Hudson-Odoi. Cut back to Anderson. Anderson with the shot. It's deflected. It's a corner to Forest. Mosley with the block there. He's had a good game for Ipswich. It'll be Alanga to take the corner. Why not let Anderson take it, man? Seriously. The rest having words before this corner's taken. Never a foul will cook you. What, you think Cass can cook me when he went out on pens? And is 15th in the league. Ball's whipped in. Terrible corner. Put Anderson on the fucking corners, man. Alex Moreno. What is that, man? What is the passing I am seeing? It's so bad. You shouldn't applaud that, Alanga. You should go back to Moreno and punch him in the face. It's a terrible pass. Subs coming on for Ipswich now. Two changes. Longo going off. Broad going off as well. Jack Clark coming on. And Jens Justy, whoever the frick he is coming on as well. Throw into Ipswich, deep in their own half. Launch down the line. Yates is down, and there's a free kick to Forest here. Oh, my back. Shocking passing all over the field. Very poor performance so far. Yeah, it's poor, but there's a chance here. Elanga to take the free kick. Here comes the free kick. Elanga chews on his gum. Forest lining up on the edge of the D. The ball's whipped in. Flicked away. Anderson lays it out to Elanga on the right-hand side. Crosses it in on his left. And Yates puts it in the back of the net. With his 50 pence P head. In it goes. It's one apiece. I think he's onside. Good cross in from Elanga. Yates puts it in. It's one apiece. Is he onside? Oh, he's well onside. Johnson's playing them all on. Good cross in. Good header. He can't miss from there. And you can't really celebrate it because it's like... It's a great header. I mean, Palmer should have saved it. It was right at him. Two poor goalkeeping errors so far in this game. But it's one apiece. And surely Forest kick on now and win this match. You think? Excuse me. I will get the goal up for you in a sec. Forest. Now, finally, Hudson-Odoi's moved to the left-hand side. We're in behind here. That's poor by Anderson. The goal's up. If you remember and want to see it, exclamation mark goal. It's only 99p for the month. Gets you all the Forest goals. Here we go. Gibbs White. Is he offside? Ball's crossed in. It'll be a corner to Forest. Actually, I think he's going to give it as offside, the idiot. Oh, well. It's one apiece, 70 minutes into the game. Please get a winner. I ain't got time for extra time tonight. Anyway, Palmer plays a short pass. Ball laid off. Both the goals are up for the members. Palmer's got the ball. It's good pressing there by Elanga. And Forest looks so much more balanced now that Hudson-Odoi's moved across to the left-hand side. Good tackle by Aina. Ball played in quick. Can't win it. It goes back to the Ipswich player. Guys, remember to hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed as well if you're new here. We're on the road to 24,000. Man, Moreno's having a stinker there, man. He sliced the ball into the path. The ball's crossed in. It's headed over the bar, though. It'll be a goal kick. The warning there was a decent cross by Taylor. Anyway, here comes Anderson. He's made a difference since he's come on. Lays it off to Moreno. Moreno kind of cul-de-sacs himself there. Puts Anderson in more trouble, but he's got the skill to get out of it. And he clears the ball long. Taiwo can't control it. It'll come to Gibbs White. Gone. Play it through. Nice ball, but too wide to Elanga. He will retrieve it. Ball cut back. Whipped in. Poor. It'll come to Yates. Yates out wide to Elanga. Back to Aina. In behind, it gets there. Taiwo tries a back heel flick, man. You can't even do a front heel flick. What the hell's he doing? And then Anderson with the shot from distance goes behind for a goal kick. What is Taiwo trying to do, man? Trying to do that reverse behind the foot hit. Never gonna happen. Oh my God, he hit it onto his other leg, man. From one shin to the other. I swear to God, Taiwo. Phil, my man, with the 199. Thank you so much, Phil. Much love. Appreciate it. Yeah, Lefty, don't get me started on that, man. Don't get me started on that. Anyway, here come Ipswich with the ball. There's still just over 25 minutes to go. Is that? No, just over 15 minutes to go. Do any Forest fans miss Cooper? Yeah, I really hate being third in the league, man. Bring me Cooper back. I know what you meant, Paul. I know what you meant. Here come Forest with Einar driving forward. Does well there, overrun it a little. And it should come to Gibbs White. He spins around. He's pulled, but still has the ball. Plays it to Einar. Einar out wide to Elanga. Elanga looks so much better on the right-hand side, man. Easier for him to cross. Gibbs White now into Einar. Einar surrounded by three. Picked up by Anderson to Gibbs White. Anderson now takes over. Gives it to Yates. Back to Gibbs White. Spreads it out. Oof. Nice play there by Alex Moreno. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi. Cuts in on his right foot. Crosses it in. I think he got a shot from there. Goes behind for a Forest corner. And this is a lot better by Forest. Here comes the corner to be taken by Elanga. Rolls up his socks. Steps back. A lot of movement in the box. Ball's whipped in. Murillo heads it up. Back in. Yes, Yates puts it in. But he's saying offside. That's going to be checked. We got semi-automated. It was headed back across. Fingers Morato heads it back across. Let me check here. He's offside, man. He's offside. Too much ball watching. Just needed to stay on side, man. He's definitely offside. But again, the intention of Forest is a lot better right now. Yeah, it's been given off. Why has Wolfie got his hand out like he's part of the Housewives of Nottingham? Are you coming in here as if you're still in a cup competition, bro? What are you saying, George? What are you saying? Here come Ipswich. That's good tackle by Elanga. It's so much better since the subs have come on. I haven't seen Cass lately. Was Cass in the chat? I didn't even... I mean, I would expect him to be. Under 15 minutes to go. Throw in by Ipswich. Launched forward. Murillo brings it down. Looks around. Plays it to Moreno. Moreno, down the byline he goes. Crosses the ball in. Poor. Straight at Palmer. And Palmer comes away with it. And yeah, you're right. Elanga switched back to the bloody left side, man. What are they doing? Cass was in here. He rang me. He hasn't rang me. He's a liar. Here come Ipswich. Laid off. Good block by Elanga. He has switched Elanga back to the left. And I'm sorry, that's doing my head in. Why? Why? Just why? Elanga picks the ball. No, he doesn't. Maybe he does. Yes, he does. Elanga gets the ball. Plays it to Anderson. Chance here for Forest. Drives into the box. Pokes it in. No. And now Ipswich punt the ball long. Will that reach Sells? Not quite. Morato does fantastically well and leaves it for Sells. I got half a mind to ring Nuno right now and say, bro, what the hell? Switch him. It's not hard to see. Gibbs White plays it to Anderson. Back to Moreno. Back to Gibbs White. He's playing quite deep. He plays it to Hudson-Odoi. That's poor by Hudson-Odoi, but I now might get there. Comes to Palmer. He clears it away, and he'll go for a Forest throw-in. I really don't get the decision to switch, says George. I don't get it either, because when we switched, it looked good for 5 minutes. No coffee, all good Forest line. As long as we go through, that's the main thing. Here comes Anderson now on the halfway line. Nice ball to Gibbs White. Through, oh, well blocked out. Yates picks it up. He's fouled, surely. Nothing given. Sorry, it wasn't Yates. It was Alex Moreno. And the free kick's gone to Ipswich. And a booking now. And that's the smallest yellow card I've ever seen. Who's that gone to? That's 100% a foul on Alex Moreno, by the way. So he's booked Anderson for having the ball kicked at him. This ref's a donkey, man. This ref's a donkey. Yeah, as Kitty says, we get booked when we're fouled. It's just pathetic. There's that semi-automated. Yates is way offside. I'm not kidding, Dave. I always call it down the middle. No Forest biasy at all. Anyway, ball's punted long. Murillo gets underneath it. Moreno gets something on it. It's headed forward. Forest is not in a good shape here, but it might fall to Gibbs White. He flicks it up. It's a free kick to Forest. Who is the ref? Does anyone know his name? Anderson now. Elanga outside him. That's a poor pass by Anderson. It's cut out and it'll be a throw into Forest. Here come Forest down the left-hand side. Poor again. Ball goes back to the Ipswich player. Forest are pressing better, but it is a little bit scrappy, I guess. Taiwo goes to press. The keeper's calm there. Here come Forest. Ball played into the channel. Taiwo chases. He should get that. Needs a layoff pass. Hasn't got one. Holds it up nicely. Gives it to Gibbs White. He goes for it outside the boot Travella shot. It's not required. But it falls back to Yates. He gives it to Anderson. Anderson back to Moreno. To Yates. Squares it to Morato. Plays it to Yates. Yates out wide to Alex Moreno. To Gibbs White. This is good by Forest. Clips it in. Nice turn by Anderson. Oh, it's cleared away. Gibbs White picks it up, though. He's got Elanga outside of him. Plays it. Nice little one-touch football here from Forest. Laid off to Murillo. He's going to shoot, isn't he? He shoots. Keeper flicks it over. Goes behind for a corner. I don't really get that excited when Murillo shoots, man. I know it's a thing, but I'll get excited once I see the back of that net bulge. It's a decent shot, but it's a bit easy for the keeper. Anyway, corner to Forest. Woods coming on for Taiwo. Taiwo did okay for the first 15 minutes. To be honest, he then kind of floated out the game a bit. One thing I did like about Taiwo was he was pressing their back line. Oh, this is so going to extra. I ain't got time for extra time, man. Nico Williams coming on for Alex Moreno as well. And this is pretty much the A team out right now. Here comes the corner. Elanga will take it. Wood suddenly gives a different element here. Ball's whipped in. Oh, it's played short. Hudson-Odoi, edge of the box. He shoots. Oh, it's off the bar from the cheat code angle, man. And this is why he should be playing on the left-hand side, so he can shoot more like that. I don't understand the actual logic of playing him on the right. Look at that. He's had one shot from his preferred position, and he's unlucky not to score. It hits the bar. Keeper, no chance if it's on time. It's so infuriating. Such a simple little tweak. Anyway, the team sheet is up to date. For those of you wondering, that's always live and up to date. That's the team out as it is now. Here come Ipswich down the right-hand side. O'Shea plays a short pass to Mosley. Williams comes across to block him. And it'll be a Forest throw in there. By the way, where are those Arsenal fans gone? Where are they gone? Where are they gone? Here come Forest now. Nico Williams on the ball. Long diagonal ball. Callum Hudson-Odoi can't reach it, and it goes out for an Ipswich throw-in. Arsenal fans walk out at 1-1. True. Free kick there for Ipswich. For what, ref? For what? Watch Brentford versus Villa on Saturday so you can see good football. Yeah, I agree. If you want to see Villa, a good football team like Villa, taking on a pointless team like Brentford, it's not a bad shout, mate. Ball launched forward by Palmer. Nico Williams out jumped. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. The shot dragged wide by Clark. Be a goal kick to Forest. Route 1 football was struggling against, man. Oof, man. Oof, that was ugly there. Murillo and Morata both sold themselves to the cutback there. Yeah, we've got the second most points from the last 5 matches. Oh, you must be top of the league. Oh, wait, you're not. Cleared by Palmer, straight out. It'll be a Forest throw-in. Yates lays it off to Einar. Cuts inside. Einar drives forward, nearly slips, holds his footing. He's been better today, still not perfect. Gibbs White drops his shoulder, turns to his left. He's got Nico Williams outside of him, lays it off to him. Azenraf, welcome, bro, welcome. Elanga now drives forward, but cuts back to Gibbs White. Nice ball into Anderson, laid off to Yates, back to Anderson. Anderson to Gibbs White. Forest bringing some decent passing together here. Gibbs White to Elanga. I still want Hudson-Odoi on this left side. Oh, that's poor by Gibbs White. Loses the ball and then gets nutmegged. And now Ipswich can break. They're 2-on-2 here. And Einar uses his pace to recover. Plays it back to Sells, who punts it long. There's less than 3 minutes to go, plus injury time. Einar heads it forward, gives it to Yates. Now Einar drives forward. Keep driving. Keep driving. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi goes on the outside to the byline. Crosses the ball in. It's cleared behind for another Forest corner. And every time Hudson-Odoi's on the ball, they're scared of him. They're backing off him. It was a decent block there because I think Woodinho would have got it. Corner to be taken for Forest. Trent end side. Well, the Cloughy side of the Trent end. It'll be Elanga to take it. Here comes the corner. Elanga whips it in. It's decent. There's a crowd of players there. Comes to Hudson-Odoi, edge of the box. There's players down, and he stopped the play. I don't know who's down. I think it's Yates and... Yeah, it's Yates and an Ipswich player. Hudson-Odoi is about to open a shot up there. My God, he's busted wide open there. I think he headbutted the back of Yates's head. It's FFTV, in case some people haven't noticed. What have I missed, Carol? What have I missed? I think they block you, Saka, because you're a massive bellend. Don't block the trollers. Don't block the trollers. You've got sensitive mods, Wolfie. Pretty ironic because you always slander Arsenal. A little Forest slander and your fans are crying and blocking us. My hands are here, bro. You got beef? Take it up with the mods. Stop writing in caps, or I will block caps. Like, all it says to me is, hi, I'm an Arsenal fan and I'm seeking attention. I'm seeking attention. Please give me attention. A little break in play here. Quick reminder, guys, please make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well if you're new here. We're on the road to 24,000. Not far to go now. All those Arsenal fans really piping up like you're that much of a bottle job. Jack Sparrow is holding you. I like the Arsenal fans in here, man. Arsenal fans coming into a Forest stream thinking they're all that. What are you doing in a Forest stream? Are we that rent-free in your head? Or am I that rent-free in your head? It's hilarious. I love it. The more of them, the better. Sensitive mods. I will banter you on Never a Foul where the mods don't cry. Any sensitive people are the Arsenal fans, bro. Let's be real. You're sensitive over your manager. That's what you're sensitive about. You think in phase 6 he's going to win you something now. Your mods can't handle it. They're my mods, man. My mods are amazing. There's a booking there for the Ipswich player. I don't know what's going on. Never a Foul isn't FFTV. Facts, Carol. Facts. And I'd be too scared to cross Carol anyway. Drop ball to Forest, played into Nico Williams, and then he's given a foul. Nico Williams did push him a bit in the face there. Be a free kick to Ipswich. It wasn't in the face, sorry, it was in the shoulder. There's nothing really much in it, but... KNF, thank you for subscribing. Substitution here for Ipswich. Rory Delap is coming on. Adrian, thank you for subscribing. How are we doing on the likes? Saka's older brother, thank you for subscribing. How is your younger brother's hamstring? Saka FC. 6 minutes of injury time. I think they'll play a bit more. I really could do a Forest getting a winner before extra time. 337 likes. We got over 600 in here. Oh, Murillo hooks it away. Let's get those likes up to 350. Anderson clears it long. Chase on by Wood. Nice pass there by Yates into Gibbs White. The ref just about gets out of the way and it comes to Einar. Ball's whipped in. Oh my God, Saka's older brother is talking to a bot. Oh, the IQ level of Arsenal fans, you love to see it. He's actually talking to a chat bot. Ball's whipped in. It goes behind for a goal kick. Oh, that's made my night, man. He's actually added stream elements, man. Ahmed, thank you for subscribing. Oh, dear, man. By the way, you got your goal scorers down here. Jeff Hurst scored for Ipswich and Ryan Yates scored for Forest. Forest did go 2-1 up, but Yates was offside. Good there by Anderson. Forest could get it ball forward here. Yates, terrible pass. He's not going to get that. Hudson-Odoi's annoyed with it. Yates puts his hands up in apology. It'll be a throw into Ipswich. And this looks like it's going to extra time. And I've got so much work to do after this, man. I could do without freaking extra time. I really could. Yeah, Forest with the ball. Wood, he kind of lays it off really weak. What work? I have a full-time job, bro. Ball played back to Sells. Clears it long. I don't know what Einar was doing there. It's like he was scared of the ball. Nice little croqueta there from Hudson-Odoi. Gives it to Anderson. Plays it to Murillo. Forrester sweeping forward here. Gibbs White on the ball. Cuts onto his right foot. Looking for a pass. There's a nice diagonal there. Blocked out. And then well won by Nico Williams. Murillo now playing as a number 8. Foul there on Yates. Just give Murillo this one, man. OnlyFans don't count. Yeah, no, that's tomorrow night stream. 9 p.m. though. Yeah, I know, but I had to I haven't finished my work from working hours. So I have a few more coffees and a few more memberships and we can, take this to the next level. So if you want to grab me a coffee, the link's pinned in the chat. And there's a free kick to Forest here. I'd say about 38 yards out. Murillo is going to take it. The likelihood that this hit... No, I can't believe he didn't shoot. That cross wasn't great either. And a go out for a Forest throw-in. Where's your Forest shirt, Wolfie? All upstairs in the drawer, bro. Bro, why do you think anyone in here cares about Brentford? Can you not find a Brentford channel on YouTube? There must be one, even with 2 subscribers. One last chance here. Ball launched in. Bit messy. And we go into extra time. The one outcome I did not want was extra time, man. I don't know, man. These games are painful to watch. Put your Forest shirt on. All right, bro, sure. Yeah, I'll go all the way upstairs and get it for you. with Forest and we did. I'm just annoyed that we've already got 2 less recovery days than Man City. And now, because of this lackluster performance, we're already going into extra time. Getting bloody hot in here, man. I agree, Scottish. He switched it for 5 minutes. He put Hudson-Odoi on the left and Elanga on the right. And guess what? We scored in those 5 minutes. Can Elanga do not want to switch? Elanga thinks he's better on the left-hand side than the right. Wait, is this BFC guy still in here? I do feel sorry for him. Can someone just find him a Brentford channel somewhere on YouTube? Or maybe like on, I don't know, MySpace or something. Maybe they'll be able to find somewhere there if people still use that. The bed to be no training in during the week or we're losing 5-0 come the weekend. Says Andy. Seems Forest go extra time in the FA Cup. Yeah. One for Anthony, thank you for subscribing. I don't want a Brentford channel on my search history. Says Mark. Don't worry, bro. You won't be able to find one. There is actually a Brentford fan TV. 109 subs. Wow. The girls trying to run dry wolfie. They are, Owen, man. They are. Chelsea's car park. Facts. First Brentford fan I've ever encountered, says Alexander. Well, I'll tell you what, I used to live in West London and I never saw a Brentford fan. They were either Chelsea, QPR, or Fulham. By the way, why are we talking about Brentford? Like, why are we wasting our energy? Elanga currently on 8.5 on SofaScore. Is he really? He's not. Let me have a look at some of these SofaScore ratings. Let's have a look. All right, make sure you've downloaded SofaScore, by the way. It is the best football app, completely free as well. I'm sure one of the mods will put the link in. According to SofaScore, man of the match is Elanga so far with 8.5. Alex Moreno on a 6.2, Murillo on a 6.9, Morata on a 6.5. I thought Morata's done well. Einar's on a 7.4, Hudson-Odoi 7.4, Ryan Yates on a 7.9, Sangare on a 7, Taiwo on a 6.7. There's the link for you if you want SofaScore. Do us a favor, download that. It's completely free to do. If you like your stats on football, get them from SofaScore. In terms of the subs, Elliot Anderson's on a 6.7, Gibbs White on a 7. I thought Anderson's played well since he's come on. Nico Williams on a 6.5, and Wood on a 6.5. Jace, I'll give a wave once we start winning. Games like these highlight how big of a mistake not signing anyone in January was, says Scottish. Scottish, when me and Crypto say that, we get told, be quiet. Nothing you can do about it now. Why so down, Wolfie? Because I've still got to pray to the week, man. And like, this is going to delay me. I'd rather have just gone out. And there's Crypto right there. Would you guys make any changes? Oh crap! Wait, we're about to kick off. Crap! I forgot. It's only extra time. right, they'd already kicked off, but you lot would have kicked off if I hadn't done that. Throw in from Forest, launch forward. Ipswich play the ball in channel. Murillo slices it out of play. It'll be a throw into Ipswich. Nuno has a quick pick of his nose. Ipswich are going to launch this one in. Hurry up and throw it already, man. Launched. Headed away by Anderson, not very far. Yates heads it at the back of his spine. Bobbling through, though. The shot is blocked. Einar should collect that. Slices it with his left foot. Collects the second ball. Keeps it in play and then kicks out for a throw into Ipswich. And Ipswich feel like they're playing for penalties, man. They're taking forever over these throw-ins. Take it already. Here it comes. Launched in by that weird named person. Cleared away by Gibbs White. Forest under the cosh here. Drives forward. Everyone's in the Forest half. Ball's whipped into the box, brought down. Einar heads it half away. Yates shins it, loses the ball. It's all Ipswich right now. Ball out wide to the left-hand side, crossed in. Yates blocks it, another throw into Ipswich. Here we go. He's taking forever to take throw in. Cal Justice, man. Cal Justice. Launched in again. Sells. Doesn't get there. Anderson heads it away. It's back into the box. Half cleared by Gibbs White. Looped back into the box. I mean, Nico Williams could have headed it back to Sells there, but doesn't. Forest loses the ball. Gibbs White picks it up. Flicks it to Wood. He plays it behind Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi picks it up. Anderson now on the ball. Played down the line to Hudson-Odoi. Back to Einar. To Hudson-Odoi, who's still on this godforsaken right side. Yates. Anderson. Good strength there. Just clips it forward to no one, man. Ipswich not playing for pens. No offense. I don't know where you got that one from. They're setting up. They've never have gone to pens in the FA Cup. Like, never. They're trying to score. All right, bro, if you say so. I'll be honest with you. I couldn't give a shit about Ipswich's history in the FA Cup. Oh, headed by Palmer. Comes away there. Ipswich can now break. Oh, he's just walking through the middle of that park. It's blocked by Anderson, then flicked around. And here comes Clark down the left-hand side. Steps inside. Where's the defending? The shot. He fake kicks round. He shoots. It goes wide. And Marato got sold by that fake kick big time. Big time. I don't think it deflected. I think it'll be a goal kick. Fake kick sold him. Yeah, it went wide. Terrible shot in the end. I think I would have scored that. He went for the Travella shot, man. Here come Forest driving through. Gibbs White out wide to Elanga. He kind of went for a lob there. It's so bad. It's gone behind for a goal kick. What the hell was that? Again, it's because he's on the wrong side. He can't cross in for them for the 100th time. No. Switch the damn wingers. Goal kick taken short. The energy's gone in this game. We've already had over 5 minutes. It comes. Oh man, Yates just does a Yates. That's going to be a booking, and it is. He just went straight through the back of him. There's no need, man. Forest were in no danger there. Right under the ref's nose, man. He gets his obligatory yellow card. Mosey to take the free kick. Very central, level with the D of the center circle. Watch what I do to you if we lose this, Wolfie. Okay, bro, because I know who you are. I'm really scared. Ball comes wide, brought down by Johnson, picked up. Is that foul to Forest? Langer keeps the ball. Now he's lost it. They're in behind. The ball's whipped in over Einar's head. It comes to, I forgot his name, 22. Ball's laid off. Ipswich are in complete control here. Mosley, he whips it in. Man, Murillo rises there. Delap tries to... How's that a foul, ref? How's that a foul? Murillo just didn't clean him. It was shoulder to shoulder. This is a free kick in a dangerous position here. I thought that was a good, fair challenge by Murillo. Delap went to shoot. Oh, okay. All right, he did foul him. Be a free kick in an extremely dangerous position just outside the D. Sells lines up his wall. Here comes the free kick. Taylor's over it. Here comes the free kick. Straight at Sells. Easy enough. Not a great free kick, to be honest. I gotta say, this has been poor, guys. It's been poor. Here come Forest down the left-hand side. It's not even about it being poor. It's boring, man. Murillo cuts the ball across to the right. That's so bad by Murillo. Straight out of play. He's got to stop doing that, man. Nicky's been kicked out the city ground and banned for life. You trolling? Throwing down the line. Alanga picks it up. He's now on the right-hand side. Gibbs White driving through. Take the shots! For God's sake, man. He loses the ball. Why didn't Gibbs White shoot? It opened up for him. You're not trolling. What's he done? Don't put it on here. Don't put it on here. Do we have any subs left? I think if there's extra time, you get given an extra sub. I think. I can't remember. Throw into Forest. It'll be launched by Einar, and it will do nothing as always. Here it comes. Launched in and headed away by Ipswich. Anderson, edge of the box. Could have shot there. Overdid it. Loses the ball. And Murillo does well to recover it. I agree, Jason. I haven't seen even an attempt all season of one of these Einar throw-ins. Sells now on the ball. Just play the pass. What are you waiting for? Plays it to Nico Williams. Yates squares it to Morato. Plays it to Einar. Einar to Elanga. Is back on this bloody right-hand side. And finally, Hudson-Odoi's gone to the left. Ball now comes to Hudson-Odoi on the left-hand side. Cuts in onto his right foot. Plays a quick pass to Anderson. Quick feet there. Plays it to Nico Williams out wide. He crosses the ball in. Headed away. Clark gets something on it. It'll come to Aina, edge of the box. Gives it to Yates. Back to Aina. Now Elanga has it. Plays it inside to Gibbs White. Crosses the ball in. Wood with the header. I think he had time to bring that down, to be honest. It was a soft header. Goes behind for a goal kick. I think he had time to bring that down. Maybe not. Maybe not. A goal kick here. Palmer will take it. What minute in the game are we on? We are working on a new clock, by the way. We're into the 11th minute of injury time. So there's like 3.5 minutes left of the first half. Yates plays it to Aina. Aina to Gibbs White. Goes back to Morato. Gibbs White now. Plays it forward to Elanga. Back to Gibbs White. Into Elanga. Oh, that's dangerous there. Yates covers him well. Morato to Elanga. Nice ball there to Gibbs White. He's got to find the pass. He does. Hudson-Odoi now on the left-hand side. Cuts in. Shoots on. It's blocked. Gibbs White picks it up. Pokes it out wide to Murillo. Murillo now out wide to Nico Williams. Drives in onto his right, crosses it in. It's a poor cross. It comes to Hudson-Odoi. He shoots. Oh my God, I thought the net was going to bulge. Good shot there by Hudson-Odoi. Flashes just wide. Let's see how far off it was. Again, he's in that position. It's not far off. It's half a yard wide. Okay, maybe about 3 yards wide. 4, 5. But again, he can get into that position from that side. It's not rocket science. Ball launched forward. Morato wins the header. Gibbs White to Aina now. Forest playing a little bit better. Looks like Ipswich may be tiring. Gibbs White now playing in the deep 8 role. Anderson playing in the 10. He's cut a long ball wide, and that's put behind for a corner. This is better by Forest. Corner to be taken. Over from the Cloughie stand. Forest hitting towards the Bridgeford end. It'll be Elanga to take it. He's got to miss the first man this time. Bit of jostling going on in the box. Here comes the corner. Wood fighting onto the keeper. Elanga whips it in now. It's deep. It's too deep. Goes straight behind for a goal kick, man. He's either hitting the first man or hitting it too deep, man. I mean, what is that, man? What is that? You should always leave a man deeper on the corner just as an insurance policy, man. Guys, quick reminder, do hit that like button if you haven't already. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new. We will have the player ratings following this. Who can be asked with that, man? I don't know. Anyway, ball played forwards. Murillo squares it to Aina. He gives it back to Sells. Ball launched forwards. Headed back by Ipswich. Yates chests it down. Plays a pass into Wood. Poor layoff there. It'll come to Yates again. Terrible by Yates. Loses the ball. And now Ipswich can spread it, but Gibbs White wins the ball back. Forest can break here on the left-hand side. Nico Williams. Does he give it to him or not? No, he keeps it. Plays it to Gibbs White. Edge of the box. He shoots. Oh, his shooting is woeful, man. I never feel confident when he's on that ball and shooting. It's high and wide. It's half time, by the way. Ellie says, please can we stop with the long shots, especially from Morgan Gibbs White, man. Erifix, thank you for subscribing. Getting close to 24,000 now. If you're new here, it's completely free to do. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've hit that like button as well. Spurs fans are saying that Gibbs White is better than Maddison. He probably is. Not shooting wise. Not shooting wise. One of these teams is in a false position. Is it us in third or Ipswich in 18th? Could be both. Could be both. Simon says, how are we third in the Prem? Playing like this, bro, I have no idea. When did you make your debut on Never a Foul? I don't know, bro. They don't give out plaques, man. Like October, September time. Got pens written all over it. I don't like pen shootouts, man. Days like this make me worried we're going to lose Europe's spot. We got Man City at the weekend, man. We've then got Is Ipswich our next Premier League game after Man City? What percentage confidence do you have for Forest to win on pens? Like 5%? But I've always had 5%. You get a never foul cap. Yeah. It's like cricket, isn't it? You get a number on your shirt as well. All right, let's quickly run Mull of Kintyre. I mean, it's not been helping. Let's do it. Let's get those spirits up. All right, I was too late again, but whatever. We're back underway. Throw into Forest. Einar to Gibbs White, back to Einar. Gives it to Anderson. What time is it, guys? 10 to 10, for the love of God. Einar and Elanga on the left side. Why has he gone back to the freaking left, man? What is it? Oh, it's so infuriating, man. Just goal kick. Taken short. Wood will press. Cleared forward. Flicked on. Should come to Einar there. This is a proper FA Cup match, my friends. Disagree, Graham. I don't think there's been much passion in this game. They're doing timeshare on the left. But I do appreciate you appreciating me, bro. Much love. Murillo now plays it out wide to Nico Williams. Can Forest get a goal before the end of extra time? Squares it to Gibbs White. Flicks it up, then plays it to Elanga, who's back on the left. It's crossed in. Wood can't get there. It'll come to Murillo. Murillo now plays it short to Anderson. Plays it out wide on the left to Elanga. It's just no movement. He plays it to Gibbs White. Lays it off to Murillo. Gibbs White again to Elanga. Cuts in onto the right side. Plays a nice ball behind for Nico Williams. It's crossed in. There's no one there. Goes straight out of play for a throw in. Throw into Ipswich. Our 91 Cup final run was full of extra time and replays. Well, luckily for me then, bro, I skipped straight to the final. That was my first memory of domestic football. Well, not luckily because we didn't win it. Yates heads it back. Woods holds it up. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi. He's got 4 men on him. Lays it off. Ball's whipped in by Einar. I say whipped. It was floated. Comes to Yates. He spins. Plays it out wide to Einar. Einar now crosses the ball in. It's not bad, but headed away by Ipswich. Comes straight back to Einar. Plays it to Yates. Brings it down. Back to goal now. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson now to Yates on the right-hand side. Plays it out wide to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi cuts inside. Moves back out to his right. Handball there. Nothing given. And now Ipswich can break with Rory Delap. He's absolutely done Morato. And it's him versus... He's going alone. And then is he fouled? There's a claim for a foul there on the edge of the box. Ref says nothing doing. And Forest get away with one, I think, there. I think it was just outside, but it looked like a foul. I swear to God, if Morgan Gibbs-White tries one more Travella ball, I'm gonna lose my crap with him. I really am. And the game's gone to standstill now. Ain't it, Brainy? I don't know why he just doesn't play. Oh, come on. Hudson-Odoi had an easy pass there to Wood in the box, and he couldn't make it to him. Ball punted forward. Be picked up by Murillo. Anderson now. Couple of step overs. Into the Ipswich half. Goes to the right-hand side. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi. Lays it off to Yates. Yates plays it out wide to Einar. Ball's whipped in. Headed away. And again. There'll be a throw into Forest. Einar takes it short for once. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi. Plays it into Anderson. Anderson out wide to Einar. Einar thinks about crossing it. Does. It's blocked. It'll be a throw into Forest. Einar now with the throw. Wait, there's a sub coming on. And Jota's coming on for Elanga. And he's told Callum Hudson-Odoi to move across to the left-hand side. Scrappy Marshall, thank you for subscribing. Ball's going to be launched in by Einar. We all know nothing's going to happen. Tiago, thank you for subscribing. And Muhammad, thank you for subscribing. It's taken short. It almost looked like a foul throw, but whatever. Ball's whipped in by Anderson. It's poor, but somehow it gets in there. Ipswich clear it. Delap's on the ball. Not Delap, sorry, Clark. And that's no foul. Yeah, it comes to Einar. Gibbs-White back to Einar. We got just under 9 minutes to go here. Gibbs-White fakes across, comes in, plays it short. Anderson flicks it, not great. Yates wins it. Comes to Murillo. Murillo lays it back to Morato. Everyone in the Ipswich half. Murillo now plays it out wide to Einar. Einar to Jota. Jota just loses the ball instantly. And Einar wins it back nicely. Jota, I don't know what he's doing. And he just elbows the Ipswich player in the back. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. I don't know why. I don't know why he brought Jota on, to be honest. You know what? Delap was fishing for that, man. Ball launched forward by Ipswich, headed away by Murillo. Anderson can't win it. Murillo's gone down, but comes straight back up. Yates to Gibbs-White. He loses the ball to Delap. Now the ball switched to the right-hand side. There's plenty of space here for Ipswich. Hudson-Odoi defending well. Ball's forced back. Ball's whipped in, headed away there by, I don't even know who it was. I think it was Morato. And Wood is forced back into right back as Jimmy Greaves goes down the line, keeps it in play. No, it's gone out. It'll be a throw into Forest. And Murillo is injured. He took an elbow. I don't think it'll be much. It's an elbow in the side of the ribs. It's going to hurt, but... he should be fine. Ball's played forward, headed back by Ipswich. It's a poor quality game. Einar brings it down. Ball whipped across to Murillo, who looks fine now. Murillo drives forward. Second wind by the looks of it. Nice ball into Nico Williams. He can't control it. And Ipswich come away with the ball. And then Nico Williams does well to win the ball there. Anderson plays it to Hudson-Odoi. He drives forward. Gives it to Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Jota with the shot. Just drags wide. Just wide. Come on. The shot needed to be better than that. Needed to be better than that, man. We got about 5.5 minutes to go here before penalties. Remember, a place away to Brighton awaits. What's Sosa got to do to get some game time? Goal kick to be taken by Palmer. He kicks it long. Headed by Yates. Flicked forward to no one. That should go through to Sells. Ball played wide to Hudson-Odoi, who's back on this. To Einar. So tired, I can't tell players' names. It will come to Hudson-Odoi. He is now on the left-hand side, finally. He's got Nico Williams outside of him. Uses him as a decoy. Now he plays it to him. Nico Williams now. Plays it to the edge of the box. Anderson gives it to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, nice pass to Nico Williams. Crossed in, it's blocked. It should come to Gibbs-White. No. Johnson's been really good for Ipswich at right back. Or right wing back. Ball's cleared away. Hudson-Odoi blocks it out. He could cross it in here. It's a terrible cross. It's cleared. And it'll go for a Forest throw-in deep into the Ipswich half. Whatever happens there, I really think Forest have done their dash for the season and won't have the gas. Speeding like that, we just don't seem to have any ideas in the final third. Nico Williams to take the throw-in. Launched it. No, faked. Played short to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi squares it to Anderson. Edge of the box. Back to Hudson-Odoi. He crosses the ball in. And Murillo hits it straight at Yates and then is so annoyed that it hit Yates. Now there's a break on for Ipswich. It's 2-on-4 though. They've spread the ball out wide to the left-hand side. Murillo was seriously annoyed, man. I think that might have been going in if it didn't hit Yates. Be a free kick to Ipswich here with about 3 minutes left. Murillo is still vexed. Let's have a look at this replay. He hits it. It might have been going in. It might have been going in. Free kick here. This could be a chance for Ipswich. They're lining up on the edge of the box. Ball's whipped in. It's way overcooked. It'll go behind for a goal kick. And we're under 2 minutes to go. Was it going in? I couldn't quite see. Even if we go through, I can't say I've been happy with the performance, man. We just look so blunt in that final third. Murillo plays it back to Sells. Sells, shock horror, kicks it long. Yates drives forward. What's he given there? Is it offside? What's he given? Giving a free kick for that. Nothing happened. Sensation with the 6.99. He goes, thanks, Wolfie, for putting yourself through this crap for 120 minutes. Hey, thanks for being here with us, bro. Appreciate the donation as well, buddy. And yeah, let's hope we at least get over the line, man. Quick reminder, guys, make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. If you are new here, it's a free kick to Forest. This is stinking of penalties, man. And this ain't against Exeter, man. Palmer's a half-decent keeper. All right, it was handball by Yates. Okay, fair enough. Sells to take the free kick. Boom. Goes long. Shock horror. Wood tries to bring it down. It'll come to Hudson-Odoi, and it'll be a Forest throw-in. Literally a minute left on the clock. Yo, Nick, let's get there first, man. Here comes Hudson-Odoi. Lays it off to Anderson. Back to Hudson-Odoi. Ball's whipped in. It's cleared away. And it'll be a corner to Forest. This could be the last chance of the game. Corner to Forest. Trent End rises. It'll be Anderson to take the corner. Ball's whipped in. That is so bad. It's gone straight out of play, man. Like, I'm there saying Anderson should be on corners, but maybe that's why he's not. That was so bad. It went out of play in the middle of the goal. Poor. Very, very poor. Goal kick taken, launched long. That's pretty much the end of time there. Hudson-Odoi heads it forward. Bit of head tennis. There's 1 minute of injury time to be played. Cleared by Palmer. Oh, can Ipswich get in here? Not quite. It's hooked away by Forest. This looks destined for pens. Einar heads it forward, unless Forest can get a little cheeky ball. Oh, nearly broke there for Woodinho, but not quite. It'll be a throw into Forest. Nico Williams thinks about launching it long, plays it short to Murillo. Goes down the line, loses the ball, and it's hooked forward. Anderson plays it out. About 5 seconds left here. Nuno's not happy about something. Someone's gone down with some cramp here. And they've blown anyway. It's gone to penalties yet again for Forest. How many penalty shootouts we had this season, guys? We had one against Newcastle, which we lost. Obviously, Exeter in the last round. Who did we beat? Oh, it was Luton. We beat them. So we won 2 and lost 1, yeah? I actually prefer when the penalties are down at the Bridgeford end, if I'm honest with you. And this goes to penalties. Get your penalty score predictions in. Who do you think goes through? Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. I'll talk you through these pens. I've had enough of the FA Cup, says Si. 5-3 says Barry. 4-3 says Mark. 3-1 says Warsmith. You know what, right? I'll be honest with you guys, I needed a good performance tonight to unflatten me. Because ever since they've gone to Dubai, and I'm not saying Dubai is the reason, right? I'm just saying that as the kind of milestone of this season. Ever since Dubai, it's just been flat as hell. We just look blunt and toothless in that final third. Same with Arsenal, yeah. Are they still jet lag, Cujo? Maybe. You just never know, do you? You never know, Forest. Not many trees in Dubai. There's a lot of palm trees, actually. Yeah, and the January window is crap as well. When I said I give incomings a 0 out of 10, you're not like, how can you say that? No. I was like, we need a 6. We need a striker. We need another left back by the looks of it. It's going to be at the Trent end, I think. I'm not quite sure he's taking it first. I think it'll be down at Trent end. I would prefer it at Bridgeford end, but I always prefer if you go first in the penalty shootout, man. All right, let me talk you through these pens. I think we're taking the first pen, so that kind of helps. However, we beat Exeter by taking the second pen. The two keepers fist pump each other. And I think it'll be Woodinho to take Forest's first pen. Nuno's sat down. He looks nervous, man. It is Cristiano Woodinho to take the first pen. Puts the ball down, places it. Is he going to give it the old Stuart Pearce treatment here? Let's have a look. He steps back. The keeper's slowing it down. He grabs onto the net. Woods picked the ball back up. He's going to go back through his routine again. He puts it back down. Ball's on the spot. Steps back again. Straight run up here from Wood. And keeper went the right way. Wood blasts it into the back of the net. 1-0 to Forest. The keeper wasn't saving that. The power was too much on it. Yeah, it was a well-taken penalty. Well-taken penalty. Wood walks away. Next man up is the captain, Mosi, for Ipswich. He looks a little nervous, guys. He looks a little nervous. Places the ball down. The ref has a quick word with him. Sel's just monitoring what's being discussed there. Wipes his nose. He steps back. He definitely looks nervous to me. 4-pace run up. He slows it down. He goes the same way as Wood. He scores and celebrates. And that's more a celebration of relief than anything. He sent Wood the wrong way. It's good pen. Exactly the same spot as Wood's one. It'll be Morgan Gibbs White. Oh, he's going to pigeon step this, isn't he? He's going to pigeon step this. Don't do this to me, Morgs. Don't do this to me. He places the ball down. There's something about his penalty technique that scares the crap out of me, man. He steps back. I'm looking through squinted eyes. It's a 3-step run up. Here it comes. He's just standing there frozen, man. He steps, pigeon steps. Off, the keeper went the right way. He goes to Morgan Gibbs White's right, and it just creeps in. It's a good penalty right in the corner. I think the keeper will be disappointed he didn't get across to it. Oh, it's a good pen. But his run-up just scares the crap out of me. It'll be Rory Delap to step up next for Ipswich. Rolls the ball towards the penalty spot. And he scores and makes it 3. Three apiece here, man. I mean, it nearly looked like it missed. But again, he went Woods' side. Low, right in the corner. Keeper had no. He went. Cell's going the wrong way every time. A lot of power behind that. It's a good penalty. It's a good penalty. It's 2 apiece on pens right now. It'll be Mr. Anderson to take it. He places the ball down. Can't quite get it to settle. And Anderson scores. It's 4-3 to it's 3-2 to Forest on penalties. Oh, he went. It's identical to Delap's penalty. Deep low in that corner. Getting nerve-wracking, guys. No one's missing it. No one's missing. Yeah, it is a good penalty. Keeper went the right way and just couldn't reach there. It's 3-2 to Forest on penalties, with 3 left for Ipswich and 2 left for Forest. Here comes our Cad Justice, whatever his name is. He takes it and he scores as well. No one's missing these pens, man. Oh. It's almost down to sudden death, man. Sells has gone to his left every single time. The one time he goes right, they put the ball into that side of the net, man. Sells would have saved it if he'd gone the other way, man. Nico Williams to go next for Forest. And he dispatches. This is so tense, man. It's so tense. It's 4-3. It's now sudden death for Ipswich. It's now sudden death for Ipswich, man. Just someone, just one of those Ipswich players, please miss, man. Doesn't look like the keepers are going to get anywhere near these. It sent the keeper the wrong way. He went to his left, sent the keeper to the right. It's a good penalty, man. Side netting of the penalty. Here comes Ipswich's penalty. And they've scored. It's 5 apiece. It's 4 apiece. It's now sudden death. I was hoping they'd miss that one, man. It's sells renowned as a penalty saver, man. I mean, that was such a small run up. He just Man, they're all getting into that corner comfortably and easily, man. Sales actually went the right way and just couldn't get there. Oh, if you're nervous, make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well, as we are now into sudden death. Forest next penalty taker, Hudson-Odoi. He scores it. He scores it. No one's missed one, guys. No one is missing a godforsaken penalty. And it's greenlit all the way here, man. It's greenlit. I mean, his step was like a 3-step, and he put it in that same spot on the left-hand side that everyone's scoring from. And it's 5-4 to Forest on pens, and it's fully sudden death now. Here come Ipswich's player. I have no idea who this one is. He steps forward to take it. Ball's placed down. He steps back, readjusts the ball. Come on, Sells. Time to be a hero, Sells. He looks nervous. He steps forward. And Sells saves it, and Forest are through. And Forest are through. Somehow or other. Sells with a great save. Low to his left. Saves the penalty. He almost went too far to save it. Had to put his hands back under him there. Saves it, and bye-bye Ipswich. Forest are through. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. And Nuno looks extremely happy. But I'll tell you what, guys. You can't mask that performance. It was an utter crap show of a performance. But hey, we're through. Forest make it through. Oh, God. That penalty stuff was more exciting than the actual game. Yahya, thank you for subscribing. Much love. And Forest will go through to face Brighton away in the next round, the weekend of the 29th or 30th of March. Yeah, I wasn't worried. Our pens make it more exciting, don't they? They make it more exciting. All right, we're going to kick this across to the player ratings. This will redirect you straight there. It's going to be about a 15-minute player rating. I've still got a lot of work to do. So if you want to fill in your player ratings, the link's there in the chat for you. This stream will end. It will kick you straight across there. And we will see you on the player ratings in a couple of seconds. Don't go anywhere. Fill out your player ratings. There's a lot that needs to be dissected over that because that was not pretty. See you on the player ratings in just a second. Come on, you Reds.